All right. Welcome back to, I guess it's not RPG Quest today. Welcome back to Laytonology, Volume 4. A really long running series that we haven't touched in, man, it's been a while since we did the last Laytonology. Since I'm on vacation this week, figured I'd take a little break from RPGs and play a Professor Layton game. We've played the first trilogy. I mean, technically, this one has an RPG in it. You'll see shortly. So technically, this one has an RPG. But yes, I already have the DS out because of Dragon Song. Ugh, that game was trash. This will be a nice little refresh. This is a game I've actually owned for a while. In fact, I 100% completed this one. Obviously, we're gonna restart it there, but it's a long time ago, mind you. But yeah, it's the last Professor Layton game that's on the original DS. So yeah, the original trilogy. This one's a prequel to the original trilogy. So it's before like the Professor met Luke and stuff like that. So I'm sure it's going to be completely off the wall as most Professor Layton games are, where they seem like they're kind of in the realm of reality, and then all of a sudden it gets really batshit crazy towards the end. Oh yeah, definitely plan on playing the 3DS ones. I have all the Professor Layton ones, even the stuff like the Professor Layton and uh, Phoenix Wright combinations. But of course, slow time coming with these things. Usually when I'm on vacation, just to take a little break between games, I'll pull one of these out. So yeah, let's get into it. You need to play Phoenix Wright first. Yeah, totally right. How's it going, Chiro? How's it going, Baines? How's it going, Saber? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, yeah. There's a huge push for Final Fantasy, like a huge push. It's crazy. Oop, I need to fix the text box stuff. Give me a second here. Notice it's like messed up on this one. I'm sure there's a little like most of these professor ones get like muted VODs. It's always fun. Let's see if this works. No, that doesn't work. Alright, give me a second. Let's copy this. Paste this. Oh, this music's so good. It's all getting muted, but it's so good. Alright. I think that fixed it. There. Alright. Let's pull that back here. There we go. Alright, so you didn't complete one puzzle in this one? You can guess which puzzle it was? I'm assuming it's some friggin' sliding puzzle bullshit. How's it going, Jose? Randy Pitchford is hated that much? Yeah, apparently. How's it going, Falcon the Fearless? Layton Phoenix Red Kiss. Hope so. How's it going, Combo? The Erotic Adventures of Professor Layton. How's it going, Reg? Yep. There's so many pay to win. Yeah, freaking sliding puzzles. Yeah, so this one here, This one does have what's the word? 8 RPG. Actually, I think I gotta fix one more thing. 1 second. Alright, that should fix it. Reduce the volume a little bit. That should be about right. Yeah, it's since I'm on vacation this week, I figured take a little bit of a break. And, play a game I haven't played in a while. It's the Professor Layton games. Yeah, the music is great. I gotta fix one more thing. 1 second. Alright. Yeah, I had to fix a few overlay things here. I haven't used this overlay in a while. How's the audio? Hopefully it's okay. Yeah, so this one has like like kind of a precursor to the Fantasy Life series that Level 5 made. So it's a bonus game, which basically is an RPG. So, but technically this one has an RPG in it, which we could play after we play the main game. So yes, technically it's an RPG, but this is a little offshoot. It's a little side project I've been doing over the long process, which is Laytonology. So playing all the Layton games, but this one just happens to have a little RPG mode too. So so technically it's an RPG in this one, even though it's not. All right, does this work? Hopefully it works on this overlay too. Hopefully nothing broke. I think the Professor Layton ones are usually played in reverse, so you did miss the grand finale. So yeah, so this one here, this is my original cart of the game. I 100%ed this game. 170 out of 170, but of course we're going to start a new game. 120 or 22 hours was my original playthrough. I'm sure it's going to be longer than that this time. This is a long time ago since I beat this game, so... What was the final hour count? It was like 28-ish hours, give or take. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't with, like, speaking out the dialogue and stuff, so... Oh, I'm sure. Just like the other games, this one has some, like, downloadable puzzles and stuff like that, too. So there's, like, some weekly puzzles. Not as many as feels. Looks like there's one I didn't... Maybe I failed it, I don't know. We'll redo those, too, obviously. Layton challenges, all that stuff. We'll unlock everything again, so yeah. So let's start a new game. Timers are going. New game. Good old prequel. It will include the crossover game, yes. Layton Phoenix Wright. If I ever, get that far. This is one of those series that's just whenever I feel like doing it, basically. In terms of when they come out. I don't know. I've never seen a moose poop, other than those little candies. It's a work of fiction. The characters, groups, and events portrayed within are no way intended to resemble those in the real world, except when they do.
Long ago, in a lawless age, a pack of bandits invaded a small village. Amidst the chaos, a terrified young farm girl played her flute to drown out the madness. As the music spiraled high into the sky, a giant specter appeared above her. She begged the specter to destroy the bandits, and it swiftly obeyed. The town was saved, and the specter vanished just as quickly as it had appeared. But the farm girl knew that in times of danger, she needed only to play the flute, and the spectre would appear again. A quaint tale, wouldn't you say? Aye, master. I think the time has come for us to pen the next chapter. Of course, master.
There's a new Professor Layton game that's supposed to be
What
coming
do
out
you think,
soon.
Luke?
I can't
Do you
wait.
see anything yet?
No, nothing.
I'm still having a tough time buying all of this. It sounds like some scary bedtime story. Is this even possible?
Well, we'll soon find out.
And a poor little boy who predicts where the giant specter will appear. So what now? I mean, what if this thing never even shows up?
What on earth could that be?
It sounds like music.
The flute. It must be.
Quickly, to the window!
I'm sure there's a perfectly normal explanation for this thing. 100%.
What is that thing?
Can this be?
Spectre. Finally seeing this dark giant made me even more determined to help the professor keep his word. Together, we would shine the light of truth upon this ghastly shadow.
Numi Bozuya. So we meet again. Yay! I need to fix the overlay. I guess I never added that to the overlay. Give me a second. That's the old overlay. Thanks to the cheer, Shiro.
Oh?
Top of the morning.
Why, thank you very much. Professor? Oh, Professor? Professor, a letter just came for you. Oh.
Thank you, Rosa. Ugh.
Sounds like someone was up researching all night. Again? It's no wonder the other professors are so intimidated by you.
Oh, they just think that I'm some young upstart.
You work too hard, Professor. It's no good. By the way, Dean Delmona came by and said he needed to speak to you, and that he would
What
drop
is
in
this?
later today. I don't know why he had to tell you that. He could have
Regards,
just come
Clark.
by later, if you ask me.
After all these
Take him
years?
to the trip.
Rosa, I'm going out.
Eh?
Oh. Thank you, Rosa.
I hope he remembers to eat something.
Good luck.
And so many movies. It's like 5 hours or 5 minutes of movies so far. I'm surprised they never had like a full length. I mean, there's probably some Professor Layton anime, but we needed a Professor Layton movie.
See here. What was that about?
I know, right? Specifically, it shows that car.
Nice to see you again, Professor Layton.
Was there a movie? I need to watch it.
Why didn't Dean Delmona tell you?
Emmy.
Tell me what?
Yeah, Professor Layton games are awesome. Like, just the style of it, like, they're so good.
I'm Emmy Altava, your new assistant. Call me Emmy.
No, I'll call you Altava.
I'm sorry, you're my...
Assistant. You do know what an assistant is, don't you?
Came right before this game? Possibly. Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva.
Of course. I'm sorry, Miss Altava, but...
Professor, please, Emmy. And stop apologizing so much.
Professor must be Canadian.
All right, Emmy. So sorry. But it seems that there has been some sort of mistake here.
Oh, I don't think so, Professor. Dean Delmona hired me himself. It seems that you have been too busy to attend your departmental meetings lately. Is
What?
that right?
Well, I suppose there might be some truth to that. However...
Sounds to me like if anyone needs an assistant, it's you. So, from now on, I'll be the backup on all your projects. Got it? Great. I can't wait to get started.
And then Professor Layton upgraded to a small boy instead.
I wasn't too surprised the Professor didn't remember me. It had been some time since our first meeting, after all. And clearly he had a lot on his mind. Which is exactly
It's a strong
why
roof.
he needed an assistant like me. It was my first day on the job, and I was ready for anything. Or so I thought. We still had yet to meet the young boy who would help us unravel the strangest mystery I could have ever imagined.
They do, but they're unlisted.
So what perplexing mystery are we hot on the trail of now?
If you look at my channel, just look for like the Laytonology playlist, but the actual like individual ones are unlisted. Just because I prefer to keep the main channel like mainly for the RPGs, but obviously with the with the VODs being removed from Twitch since the 100-hour limit there, I had to put everything on YouTube. But you know, it's kind of, they're kind of squirreled away, if you will. It is very impressive, yeah. I don't know how big the carts are on these things, but it's got to be a pretty beefy one with all those movies and the audio.
Why would you ask that?
Well, you're off to somewhere in quite a hurry. Something must have piqued your interest.
That intuition will serve you well.
And the audio quality is really good too. It doesn't sound like they're, you know, recording them inside of a tin can like some audio sometimes.
What's this? A letter?
Well, yeah, they're very visual novel in terms of like the gameplay. The puzzles are just kind of like thrown in there as, you know, you're not just doing puzzle after puzzle. You're doing like all this visual novel stuff, and then like, oh, here's a puzzle to progress the story or whatever.
I received it about an hour ago. Go ahead, read it aloud.
Herschel, my dear old friend, I must earnestly seek your help again. Our little town is in the most extraordinary predicament. At night, a mysterious giant shrouded in fog has been laying waste to our homes. I am convinced you can help stop this madness. Please, come soon. Regards, Clark.
Never.
A giant? That's... How well do you know this person?
Clark and I go back a long way. I can't imagine he would fabricate stories for no reason. I find the other message in the letter very interesting as well.
Other message?
A puzzle, our first puzzle, hooray! 10 picarats, alright. Herschel, my dear old friend, must earnestly seek your help again. Our little town is in the most extraordinary predicament. At night, a mysterious giant shrouded in fog has been laying waste to our homes. I'm convinced you can help stop this madness. Please come soon. Come soon. Regards, Clark. Enter the hidden message below. Status to slide letters in the empty slots. Once you've arranged the tiles, spell out the hidden message to submit. You can't find the answer by simply reading the letter normally. The hidden message is 7 letters long. The body of the letter is 7 lines long. Gee, I wonder where the message could be. Keep those facts in mind. You'll figure it out soon. Help SOS. Oh, that was hard. Pig food. Hey, Mr. J. I mean, I'm playing an RPG. There's an RPG in this. Alright, so it's all the first letters of each line, obviously. Hard puzzle. What a delicious answer. Big Mac. That's only 6 letters.
I think I've got this one.
Oh my god, we got it right.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Yay. Mistral's happy with the answer. Hey, Bootnado. How's it going? Secret message was help SOS. What is going on here? Secret message now is in your puzzle index. Help sauce, yep. All about picker rats. Picker rats are points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more picker rats a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. So 99 picker rats for sliding puzzles, got it. When you submit an incorrect answer for the puzzle, the number of picker rats you can earn from that puzzle decreases, so think carefully before answering. Must get 100% picker rats. Gathering lots of picker rats. Once you beat the game and save, go to the bonuses section and load your game file. From there, you can enter the top secret area where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more picker rats you earn, the more content you unlock. You're not the only one. Found a secret messaging the first letter of each line. Emmy, you may just turn out to be quite valuable as an assistant. After all. Oh, well, thank you, Professor. That means a lot coming from you. Help SOS. Why'd they need to hide this in some sort of code? My question as well. Clark and I have been friends for many years. If you wanted to tell me something, he wouldn't have had to hide it. I'm not yet certain what this means. Oh, how mysterious. My first day on the job, and it's already so Layton-esque. Layton-esque? What on earth does that... Emmy, have you heard of me before today? Heard of you? Of course I've heard of you. I know everything about you, Professor. Everything. Fully not a stalker. Yep, some good games coming up. So, and taking a nice break after, like, the bad game and before the good games. Give me boner, do you want no more puzzles? Herschel Layton, at age 27, became the youngest professor in the history of Grisenheller University. Published in numerous academic journals, which I should recite chronologically if you'd like. Astute intellect and preternatural skills of observation have been utilized by Scotland Yard to solve some of London's most difficult criminal cases. Single, 34 years old, Capricorn. I made that last part up, just a guess. 34. Well, you've certainly done your homework. I can see why Dean Delmona hired you. When I asked Dean Delmona about the position, I told him I wouldn't take no for an answer. Yeah, he's so old. And she wants to get in his pants, confirmed. Interesting. May I ask why you were so intent on working with me? Doesn't remember. Emmy? So where did you say you were headed, Professor? I didn't. Emmy, you're to be my assistant. You must set a few rules. As an English gentleman, I can never allow you to follow me into a dangerous situation. That sounded reasonable. Let's just remember that there are exceptions to every rule. English gentlemen, haha, you're funny, Professor. Maybe in a retirement home. Yes, well, thank you. In answer to your question, we are headed to the town of Misthallery. Misthallery? Misthallery. Why is that name familiar? About 6 months ago, some ancient remains were discovered there. Probably read about it in the Times. She must be a Scorpio who wants to get it with the Capricorn. Probably. Yes, I remember reading that the fabled Golden Garden might be located in Misthallery. And now a close friend of yours who lives in Misthallery have sent you an urgent plea for help. A great archaeological find linked to a mysterious letter, all surrounded by an air of danger. I can't imagine a situation possibly more Layton-esque. Emmy, can you refrain from saying, oh, never mind? It's very Layton-esque. So many mysteries. Clark's letter. Layton received a letter from his old friend Clark that held a hidden message within. Why would Clark use such a roundabout way to enlist aid? The message was written with a typewriter. I must say, it's very unlike Clark to write this way. Golden Garden. The village of Misthallery. How do you even pronounce that? Misthallery or Misthallery? said to lie over the remains of a great city of gold built by the ancient civilization. Does it truly exist, or is it merely legend? Article in the Times put forth the theory that the Golden Garden lies somewhere in Misthallery. Save your progress? Sure. Whoa. Not overwrite or like 170 out of 171. Just overwrite the top one. The Fog of Misthallery. So this is Misthallery, huh? It feels a little eerie. Misthallery is known for its thick fog. Some say the town is straight out of a fairy tale. Not any fairy tale I've ever read. It's so beautiful. Wheels are kicked in mud from the road. They'll need a wash. I change the oil in the scooter regularly. The river is pretty impressive. Several canals flow through the town to the river here. Well, there's certainly no danger in a drought hitting here. What's that on top of the hill? There appears to be a house. I think maybe that's where your friend Mr. Triton lives? It seems a bit ominous for Clark's taste, but perhaps. I got a strange feeling about that place. Something about it. Oh, here comes someone. Maybe he knows where you can find Mr. Triton. Says you can't swim here. Fishing is allowed, though. I'm afraid I don't have any fishing equipment with me. The town is quiet and hazy. Fine mist here is nothing like the fog in London, is it? These hills have quite an unusual geological history, you know? Does the soil type have anything to do with the mist? I wonder if we can... Mansion up there overlooks the town. Probably can't find hint coins yet until they tell us about it. It's a rather unique shape, isn't it? Must find all the hint coins, yeah. Probably can't find any until they tell us about its existence, which this guy probably will. When that side-scroller platformer horror game Limbo, it's 15 years old now. That's crazy, right? As if that's 15 years old, man. Feels old, man. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Misthallery. I'm Aldous. Charmed. Nice hat. Let me show you something that locals keep secret. Tap the wooden box with your stylus. But tap it like you mean it. Not just once, not just twice. Crate looks sealed. Let's investigate further. Leave it to me. I got it. Hint coin, yay. There we go. Got our hint coins now. Never to be used. Beautiful. He shines like the sun. This, my friend, is a hint coin. If you find a puzzle you cannot solve, use one of these lovelies. Spend them wisely, for they are in limited supply. If you squander them, I will not dry your tears. Hint coins are hidden in many places, so if you see anything suspicious, be bold and tap away. And that, my friends, will serve you well in Misthallery. Let's go now. Such humidity challenges the hair. And with that, he's gone. What an interesting fellow. I didn't even get to ask him if he knows where your friend lives, Professor. That's all right for now. Oddly enough, there was no return address in Clark's letter. Well, I'm sure someone in town knows him. Let's ask around. Good idea, Emmy. Let's go over how to move around in town. He's a resting mean face. He kind of does. Press Layton to please no DMCA. 100% the VOD's gonna get muted. That's why I have to... Whenever I stream, like, Layton VODs, I have to, like, set it to not automatically publish them. Otherwise, they, like a friggin' email, like, oh my god, you got, like, 50 million VOD mutes or whatever on this thing, and like, we remove or we unpublish it because, you know, it could lead to, like, a copyright claim or whatever. Of course, all the VODs get muted. It's fun. So let's tap the shoe icon on the touchscreen. Arrows indicating the directions you may go will appear. Tap an arrow to move in that direction. Having hair at his age, yeah. Easy enough. Tap the shoe, tap the arrow, and go. Very good. Why don't you go ahead and give it a try? But we gotta find hint coins first. Where's the other hint coins? This one. It's usually, what, 3 per screen, I think, usually? There we go. That was 3. I don't know if the first one counted as an actual hint coin, though. It probably did. Now, before I forget, Professor, how would you like me to keep notes for investigation? An excellent question, Emmy. Organized records are vital to effective investigation. Tap the trunk icon in the upper right of the touchscreen. When you open the trunk, you will see several icons. Record your progress, tap the save icon. This will save your current progress. You also view the puzzle index here. Tap this for a list of all the puzzles you've seen so far. Puzzles you have solved are marked with circle, while unsolved ones are marked with X. If you're particularly fond of a puzzle you already solved, you can enjoy it again here. Or for a puzzle you haven't solved, you will need to return to a place where it first appeared. Tap Layton's journal to read notes on the story. Tap episodes to get exclusive information on certain characters. Remember to check here often so you can view any new episodes. Finally, there is London Life button. Tap this button to leave the game and start London Life. Be sure to save your progress in the main game before moving on to London Life. Well, I'm certainly going to earn my way as an assistant by keeping track of everything. I have no doubt you'll get the hang of it in no time. Shall we move on? New episode has been added to the trunk, Layton's office. What's all this stuff? Doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. Good-bra-do! Thanks for the cheer. Layton hype, yes. Layton's the best. The best series. Can't wait till the new ones come out. It was supposed to be like 20... It's like later this year, right? I think it was supposed to come out with the Switch. I mean, I guess it's the first one that doesn't have the original, like, artist dude. Or not the artist, the original puzzle dude. Not counting the what the hell's the other ones there that was like Layton's daughter or whatever it is. Cottrell or whatever it is. There's several steps here. Be careful not to trip. Eek. Oops. Wasn't done checking. Hey there, Gramps. New in town. Gramps, Professor doesn't look that old. That's all right, Emmy. Do you know where the Triton residence is, young man? Sure. I'm not telling unless you solve my puzzle. What a brat. Tourist spotting. These 4 photos are taken at the same location. 3 of these were shot by tourists who took turns taking pictures of each other. One of the photos was taken on a completely different day. The other 3 photos that were taken by tourists who traveled together. Alright, we got birds, we got a dog that's like sleeping. So it's like you get like the dog over here, you got the dog over here, you got the dog over here. I don't see any dogs in this one. Trying to see if there's anything else that'd be like obvious. Of course, that doesn't mean that the dog just wasn't out of the picture for the A photo. Photos was taken on a completely different day. As far as I can tell, the background looks identical to each other, so there's nothing obvious in the background. The water level looks the same in each of those rivers. The only thing I can think of is just the dog is missing from the A one. But that doesn't say that it could be taken on a different day. It could just be behind the camera. Like, it's the only thing I could see. The people themselves, I mean, they're all vastly different. So the 3 photos are taken together. So assuming those 3. Or maybe that's a cat. I don't know. Either way, the birds seem to be staying away because it's around, while on the A, the birds are coming in. I don't know. We'll see.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
No. Wah, wah.
What could
Already
have
failed the
gone
first
wrong
puzzle.
here?
I mean, there's not a lot of pixels on here to view. I mean, the A, B, or A, C, and D are all wearing hats. And, you know, B isn't. But, I mean, that doesn't really say anything. I know, right? The run is completely ruined. The only thing I could see is that, like I said, there's so little pixels. Like, what are you even supposed to be, like, seeing different between them? Like, I don't know what the dude in A is even wearing. He's, like, got glasses and, what was that stuff around his head? Some sort of earmuffs or something? I don't know. I don't know. Let's try these ones, I guess. One thing I think of is they're wearing hats, and the other one, she's probably just like...
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Huh.
A little more thought is in order.
Like, I can't take a closer look. It's like... it's... I do suck. There's not enough pixels to take a closer look. Man, rip all my picker-rats. Like the woman in D is looking at the fountain or something, and then I don't know. Or maybe the A dude is no, because we already checked A. I'm trying to see if there's like any sort of family resemblance between them, like this. Like the C guy kind of looks a little different than the rest. I don't know. Let's try this.
This took some creative thinking.
Like, I'm sure it's gonna be some stupid things like, oh well, yeah, look at this. You tell which picture was taken together by looking at their shadows. Oh, the shadows. Okay. I was looking everywhere, but like directly underneath them. Reflection showed a person's shadow in the same position. It means the subjects may have been there at the same time. Or must have been there at the same time. Stupid shadows. Yep. Lost so many points. Freaking tricky puzzles, man. Amazing. You sure know your puzzles for someone your age. Yeah, it only took you 3 attempts. Haha, quite. Now then, you were going to tell us where to find the Triton residence. That old Triton guy lives straight across the rope bridge and then to the left of the crossroads. I live up in the north alley, but we had to evacuate the area. I was only number 2, I know. Run ruined. Evacuate? Why is that? The Oracle said it would be dangerous there, so we had to go. Oracle? Who? Or what is that? I don't know. My mom says the Oracle saved a lot of people from getting hurt. Professor, what do you think this Oracle could be? I'm not sure, Emmy. Perhaps it has something to do with the giant in Clark's letter. Grand Bridge is the southernmost part of town. Town looks like nothing but rivers, canals, and bridges. Get going. You already found the other hint coin. Pudding. Huh? What time is it? Oh no, I'm late. How long have you two been standing there? The chief hears I was snoozing and I'm done for. I've only been here a moment or two, no longer. I hope I didn't say anything while I was napping. No matter. I trust you'll keep this to yourselves. Misthallery is closed to visitors. Promise you won't mention this to the chief and I can let you pass. Rest assured, our lips are sealed. Phew, thank you. You're quite a gentleman. I'll be off then. I was sworn to protect, you know. She got the journal. A letter from Clark. Received a letter today from Will's school friend Clark. It seems that his town is being destroyed by a terrible giant. He is in urgent need of my assistance. Judging that this is quite extraordinary emergency, I took the car and set off immediately for the town of Misthallery. New assistant. On my way I was joined by a young woman by the name of Emmy, who claims to be my new assistant. She appears to know me, but I am quite certain that she was never one of my students. She seems very lively and energetic, and she seemed determined to accompany me. I am somewhat reluctant to risk putting a lady in danger, but I must focus now on getting them to Misthallery as soon as possible. Golden Garden seems to remember an essay hypothesizing that the town of Misthallery was the site of Golden Garden, an ancient city built millennia ago with a great civilization. I wonder if that has any bearing on the current case of the mysterious giant. Either ways, has certainly piqued my curiosity. The Canal Town. Emmy and I have arrived in Misthallery and are now ambling across the town looking for Clark's house. I'd heard this town was famous for its mist, which explains by the many canals that run through it. This town appears to house many secrets. Episodes. Layton's office. When he gets absorbed in his research, Layton has a tendency to leave his papers lying around all over the place. The cleaning lady Rosa has a few words. It's pissing off the lady. Professor, rise and shine. Rosa, what time is it? Time to greet the day. You know, Professor, only landlords and politicians sleep in their offices. Well, Rosa, sometimes it just cannot be helped. Yeah, it's just like you couldn't help making a mess of the place again. Is that how English gentlemen behaves? Half-open books all over the place, like cookie crumbs. I'm still reading them. I'll put them away soon, Rosa, I promise. Well, if you would just put them away in your head, then I could put them away on the shelves. Hey, Hungover. Yes and no. Technically, this does have an RPG, but this is like a little side project I do. Very rarely. But technically, this does have an RPG in it. It has a London Life thing, which is a kind of a precursor to the Fantasy Life series. So, in a way, yes. This is a Professor Layton RPG. Hello, Layton. Sorry to disturb your late night, was it? Dean Delmona, come in. Yes, I was burning a bit of the midnight oil. You know what goes on. Not anymore, I don't. I'm the Dean. If you have a moment, Layton, I could use your help with a puzzle. My dear little granddaughter asked me for the answer. Dean Delmona, you shouldn't be ashamed of yourself. A grown man who can't solve his own puzzles. What Layton Games is a dungeon crawler section? Oh, there you go. I'm doing this as a service to my granddaughter, Rosa. Allow me to take over from here, Rosa. Dean Delmona, let me take a look at that puzzle. Next time I see an open book on the floor, I'll just go ahead and put it on the shelf in the waste bin. Oh, Layton, did you read the article with the Golden Garden? I've been fascinated by the legend ever since I was knee-high to a scarab beetle. What's your take on what they have discovered thus far? Well, I'm flattered that you would ask. In my opinion, if they did discover the Golden Garden, then they would just mess it up with a fish and chips shop next to the ticket booth, mark my words. But what of the puzzle? The puzzle! The puzzle! Yeah, well, especially being my vacation. I'm on my vacation, I figured I'd take a break. I mean, as you can tell, I've already 100%ed this game with that second save point there, but that was like a long time ago. Here, let's go play the RPG. Let's go to London life. Into the RPG. I wonder how much I did in this one back then. October 24th. October 24th what? Apparently I had a bunch of money and happiness. So I guess a new game like overwrites my old game, I guess. Oh well. Yes. Welcome to Little London. This town we feel it's important to let everyone enjoy their lives their own way, whether you want to amass wealth. I'm assuming that's wealth, or pursue happiness. The choice is yours. You just need to create your character and get started in your new life. We'll choose a Goyle this time. Next. Expression neutral. my grumping thing. Determined. Elated. Sleepy. Smiley. Surprised. Shy. Mellow. Scaredy cat. Worrywart. Stern-faced. Let's give her a pissed off look. Pacey got pigtails, inverted bob, shoulder length, long and silky, bowl cut. Let's give her the inverted bob. Tomato red, there we go. Style sweet, sporty, punk, trendy. Let's make her a punk. You should. It's an awesome series. Spin. A defining trait. She is a free spirit, whatever the hell that does. Yeah, what's the info? Easygoing nature makes for a quick recovery when you're hurt, sad, or down. Parallel fashion sense gives you extra boost of happiness and coolness. Its inflammable spirit makes it hard for life's troubles to get you down. Smile puts people at ease, so you're very approachable for quests and advice. Your great cooking skill mean you're quick to learn recipes, never botch a dish. Your love of dessert means eating sweets will help you regain happiness. You're good at making desserts too. Natural charm makes you irresistible to the opposite sex. They'll have requests for you and be generous as well. So this is basically the escort. Great. Your lovable bumbling nature means you're always making mistakes, but you're the happiest person around. Here, let's make us happy and cool. Gotta go with the classic female name that we use for female characters. Alright, so enjoy the new life in London. Little London is Siri. Professor Layton's London life. After a long journey, you feel a gentle swing in the train start to slow as you approach your new home. The rising sun gives you your first glimpse of this town, a speck on a map called Little London. Your new life waits, filled with sights that you haven't seen yet and friends whose names you still don't know. But you'll like it here, you're sure of it. At least the folks who live here seem pretty happy. It's like a full-on RPG in this game. Tame Voluntary Express. Those M's, W's, and whatever look weird with this font. Ow, ow, welcome to Little London life. Woohoo! If you want to make it in this town, you gotta listen to what folks have to say. Especially if you see an exclamation mark over their heads. It's time to listen hard. Oh yeah, I'm Hank, the mechanic around here. If you're having any kind of trouble with machines, just let me know. If you're open the menu with the X button, you can see the locals met category. Need a refresher on who anybody is, just check there. Inventory, do we have anything? Nothing. Humble homes, I'm guessing. I don't have any roommates. Two dudes. New town, new life. Oh, well, right. Yep. RIP all my previous happiness and money. Bye, money and happiness. Should have backed up my old save, not that it matters too much. Not like I'll ever go back to playing that one. If I didn't put a lot of time in this thing back then. Other than just, like, spend a little time running around town. What? Oh, hello. Who are you again? How rude. Psst. Hey, you. What do you think of getting a job as a ticket agent? Not right this second, of course. Need someone with work experience. At the very least, a bus driver at the capable coach level. Once you got a resume worked out, come talk to Mr. Beluga, you hear? I'm so bored. I was so bored I'd cut up the scraps of paper, and now they're everywhere. You don't need a ticket if you just want to look around. Going to Central Station. The train is here now, the Military Express. The finest luxury passenger train there is, known as the cruise ship on rails. Don't mind me, just waiting here for my sweetheart to get back. Keheheh, new face in town, eh? Nice to meet you, Siri. Good name. Oh, right, you're the one renting out that home in Humble Homes. You can find Humble Homes just south of here. That lady of the place is an old woman named Ingrid. She's been waiting for you for a while, so you should get going. How do I know about your apartment, do you ask? Keheheh, I know all sorts of things. It's kind of what I do. Also know how to save your game. Press the X button, open the menu, and select Save to save your progress so far. You're going to live in Little London. You have to at least learn to save. Keheheh. Do. That really burns me up. I was thinking of something just now, and you made me lose my train of thought. Now I have to press the X button and choose happiness, like a chump. Remember next time you bug somebody. Chump. Hey, you don't look familiar. I guess that means you don't know me either, right? It means you don't know about my special service. If you fulfill 10 requests from people in this town, I can offer my special delivery service to you. I'll take a gift you offer me and deliver it electromagnetically to someone walking by you. Not this you, but the real you. Would you want to give a gift to a stranger on the street? Why to brighten someone's day, of course. The good old Game Pass stuff back in the day. Good if you're going to, like, cons or something like that. That's about it. If you ever want to know something, check a newspaper. Sometimes everything that matters is reported in a newspaper. Recently there have been some articles about fashion. Let me read one to you. I is for impression. By your impression, the better people will react to you. It's no rocket science, people. If you need something, if not, I strongly advise you to leave. It makes things so much easier for me. Rude. Oh my, you must be Siri, my new tenant. Welcome to Little London. I'm sure you'll love it here. I'm Ingrid, landlady here at Humble Homes. I'll teach you some of the important things you need to know in your new life here, alright? The thing you should know is learn as much as you can about the locals. Second is get to know yourself well too. Press the X button, open the menu screen. The menu is just loaded with lots of great information, so be sure to check it often. Remember that. I got some happiness. Oh, look at that. Your smile just got a whole lot bigger. You must have gained a bunch of happiness. Helping people through requests makes everyone happier. The requester and the requestee. If everybody was so generous with their time and energy, the world would be a lot happier. I'll show you to your room soon, but there's something you have to do first. You stop by City Hall and register your address. See the City Hall on your way here? It's the brick building right behind this one. You're all squared away. Come back and I'll show you around. Siri, got it. Establishing residence in London. Excellent. Let's see. And done. You're officially registered as a resident of our town. One service we offer to residents is daily delivery of the Tiny Times newspaper. I strongly advise you to check what's under the newspaper in your menu section. We have access to the newspaper? We don't. Welcome back. I'm registered and whatnot at the City Hall. Wonderful. I'll show you to your room now. We're so happy. Just an empty room. Alright, you sleep on the floor. You got a window. This is your room. Actually, you can come and go as you please. We're not big on curfews in the Tumble Homes. Looking around, though, I see it's a little dusty in here. Tell you what, I'm going to give this place a cleaning. While you're waiting, you might want to take a look at the local department store. Get some decorating ideas. It's a big building on the main street. While you're out and about, stop by the university. It's a lovely campus. Full-on RPG. This is a lot more, like, in-depth than I remembered. Someone's using the phone. Okay, look, I'm sorry for calling collect, but I thought you should know this. As a matter of fact, it is important. What? No, it's about the color of the quest icon in the happiness menu. Okay, you may have already noticed this, but quests are important. And they're important to the story. You have red icons. Important quests that only happen once have yellow icons. Minor quests that can happen repeatedly have green icons. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. It's like nobody's home. Casino! God damn it. I need a fancy suit. Can't even change my outfit. It's like game over. We're gonna play the casino and the side. We're gonna play a side game inside of the side game inside the main game. Hello. You haven't been hanging around the graveyard, have you? Rumors about that place are flat out terrifying. Here, there's a bat. Not a bat. First timer. My name's Laurel, and I run this little open air shop, the Old Olive. Nice to meet you. You just moved to town, and won't be long before you start accumulating a lot of stuff. Then you really want somewhere to put your belongings. You just happen to be selling these mini chests right now. Despite the name, you can store anything and everything in them. Fish you catch, flowers you pick. There's fishing in this. Furniture, clothes, you name it. This is like a full-blown RPG. It's just like a little side game in this game. In fact, the mini chests can hold things larger than the mini chest itself. Incredible, right? I don't know how it works, but it does. So don't worry about it. Now's your chance to own one. Would you care to shop? It's probably out of my price range. Some mint ice cream, some green tea, a new fishing rod. Once a fish get a taste that you're hooked. Plant food, sketchbook, teacups, adhesive bandages, just a lot of miscellaneous stuff. I'll get some stuff for our house. Banana tree. Oh, it's $500. Can afford that. Yeah, pretty much. This is like a precursor to the Fantasy Life series. Like, Fantasy Life was made by Level 5, right? So I guess they kind of built off of this thing that they made it just as a little side thing for Professor Layton. It's kind of crazy. That or they were like building Fantasy Life at this point, and then they just kind of threw this on as just an extra for this game. It's like here's like an advanced demo of Fantasy Life. I'm Crumb. Run a little hole in the wall called Queen's Bar. Nice to meet you. Like a Boo's Bar. See my little Fluke, he and I are destined for each other. Luke, your bell is right here. I wonder where he is. If you see him, could you send him to me? He's short and wonderful. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Luke. Let's go to Chess. Chess department store. Where's the Chest department store? They got lots of things for sale, including clothes and furniture. Should probably get back to Ingrid at the apartment before it gets too late, though. Hey, Jim. How's it going? Yeah, Laytonology, except now I'm playing an RPG. I'm playing an RPG inside of a Layton game. Just for the hell of it. Get sidetracked. It's like a full-blown mini RPG inside of this game. Chest department store. Please use the elevator on the left to reach our sales floor. Keep that in mind. We use the English numbering system for floors, like all good subjects of the crown. This floor is the ground floor, the next floor up is the first floor, and the second floor and the third. Yeah, that's so weird. I forgot that like England has like these weird numbering things. Yeah, the first floor should be the ground floor. Second floor, this floor above it is the second floor. It's not the first floor. There is one system in the US, which of course I mentioned out of interest, since we're all English here. Portrait of a smiling woman is the work of a famous artist. I'm not smiling, I'm pissed. I got the resting bitch face. Hate creating manuals, but why? Creating manuals is the best. I'm Parcell, the mailman. I bring little rectangles of joy to people of Little London. Crumpet Hotel. Ah, hoo-hoo. Have you come to visit Little London's finest accommodations, the Crumpet Hotel? Naturally, the dress code is quite strict. Most people don't own clothes nice enough for us. Selecting your outfit, try to keep formality in mind. Hoo-hoo. Without enough formality, you can get even the most exclusive establishments. Remember that. 40. This really burns me up. This guy. That's it's a lot of man. I'll go home for somewhere to go home to. I suppose my home won't get any less empty while I stand here. It'll get pretty full when you get in there. The way I'm explaining is sufficient enough for the reader to understand. Yeah, sometimes it's always hard when you're like you know the subject matter, so you're writing the manual, but like you have to write it in a way that for somebody who doesn't know the subject matter, so you're like it's hard to kind of. Dude fills up a lane by himself. I'm sorry, but Balsam Grill, home of the best lamb chop in Little London. Yep, 70, Jesus, that's a chic establishment. It's vacant. Hey there, I'm Slate. Yeah. I try to help out the local kids and get them interested in art. Yep, TGIF. Oh, so peaceful here. I have more time than I know what to do with. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on? Kind of busy right now. Right this way to Cruise Cafe. Cruise Cafe Furniture Workshop. Furniture made of the finest natural materials, sold exclusively inside Cruise Cafe. Replace the buy furniture. Really? I can't even enter like friggin' cafe. Not formal enough. Have we met? I'm Bruno. This is my shop, Rare Collectibles. If you ever forget who I am, look for the blue hat. Also buy stuff. Just press the X button in the shop screen to go into sell mode. Press the X button again to return to buy mode. Pretty straightforward. I've got an interesting collection of wares. Loaded dice. Guess you can cheat in the casino. Fancy vase. When it's this fancy, it's called a vase, not a vase. A white elephant. Popular record. London rain. Rainwater from the clouds of London. It's very expensive. Wine cork. Bottled boat. Broken compass. What is all this shit? Perjury. Suspenseful kind of novel about cats. Luxuriant toupee. Wake for the richest and baldest of us. I'm assuming these are all like things we probably need for quests. Portrait of a smiling family. Membership card for the Park Fishing Club. Man, we gotta get that at some point. Permit allows you to pick flowers. So we need that too at some point. It's a hair accessory. It gives me some formality. Angler vest, angler shorts, angler boots. Do it. Do it. Just different furniture, miniature model of the famed clock tower. It's a lot of decor on this one. Must have for chess lovers. One man's trash is another man's rubbish. Strawberry urn, glass cup full of a strawberry, toy robot, strange cogs. So much stuff. Commit perjury. But I want to. Vinegar. Oh, I can go in this one. I have enough formality, apparently. Go to Vinegar Grill. Would you like me to make you something? Or mineral water? Make me mineral water, please. Jersey milk, coffee, cafe au lait, root beer, float, fish and chips, smoked salmon, garden salad, scotch egg, microwave pizza. Make me some microwave pizza. Imagine going to a frickin' restaurant and ordering microwave pizza. I'm Misha. I work here, but I'm not subservient to this place. No man can serve an institution. Whose room? Dean Delmona. Let's go to see Dean Delmona. Today's Tiny Times. Yeah. Scared me. What is it? I didn't do anything wrong. Please don't intimidate me. I'm Beacon. I'm looking for work as a lighthouse keeper in this town. Do you know if there's a lighthouse somewhere? There's one right over there. To the park. Hi, you look busy. Are you working on something? Hey, new in town? We don't get a lot of newcomers. Have you met your new neighbors yet, or are you still pining for the old haunts? I can tell you a little secret. You can keep in touch with friends via the Nintendo WFC. I can set you up, but first you need to do something for me, or rather you need to do a bunch of things for others. If I fill 20 requests for folks around town, I can set you up with some online communication. Another way, you need to make some new friends before I hook you up with old ones. Steven Seagal. Can I help you with something? If you're looking for fishing tips, I made a sign here for you to read. Fishing, I guess we can fish off that bridge. Warning, citizens wearing neckties, scarves, suspenders, or costumes. These items may be snagged by fish hooks. Please remove them before fishing. How's it going, RPG fan? Welcome to the RPG instead of Professor Layton. You know, I was supposed to be playing the actual main game. I just got sidetracked. It's like full-on game in here. Humans have it good. Houses, clothes, cards. You guys got it made. Can't even get away from those stupid bats. They really drain the old mood. Next time you're sitting on a bat-free house, above ground, enjoying food you didn't have to dig for, think of me. Oop. Alright, don't touch the bats. They drain your happiness. It's like I do in the bushes. Hey, if you have some free time, be sure to walk around and explore. Don't watch out for the family goons. Talk to those guys and your happiness will take a hit for sure. I mean, you kind of look like you're a family goon. I think we talked to everybody we can talk to. My room. Let's go to question mark. Oh, this must be Granny Riddleton's room. He's Bornak. Eventually we'll get back to the actual game. I'm just exploring the little mini RPG that's in this game. Not really mini, like this is a friggin' full-blown RPG in this. It's Fantasy Life 0. Welcome back. Did you do some shopping? It's fun to get new things, isn't it? It's even been known to increase your happiness. What if you buy some different clothes? You can put them on selecting outfit from the menu. Also press the Y button and spin around and see how you look from behind. Of course, if you want to buy things, you might want to get a job for that. Speaking of which, I do believe they're hiring at the City Hall. Maybe you should pay them a visit. Got some happiness. Okay, so it looks like you have like a maximum happiness level as well as your current level. So my gaining 10 happiness increased my maximum happiness level, but because I touched that bat, my current level is lower than that. Get a gerb. They took our gerbs. Now change your outfit. What do we have? What's our formality? Our formality is 20. Oops. Stripper naked. We're so informal. When you get a fancy formal suit, we get like a dress. You need to check what was in the department store. She looks fancy. Hello, have you noticed how much the flowers are enjoying the weather today? If I listen hard, it almost sounds like they're singing a little song. La la la, la la la. It's like a chloral. And someone is playing music inside. What's this? Ray Riddleton's Puzzle Shack. Let's do some puzzles. Stuck in a puzzle, please allow the beautiful, prescient, and generally impressive Granny Riddleton to help. Really, puzzles are stored inside. We do puzzles inside of the mini game. I'm assuming not. Let's go to the first floor, which is the second floor. Trench coat, a cleric shirt, black t-shirt, white t-shirt, red t-shirt, green t-shirt. Black dress increases our formality quite a bit. A couple different dresses. Apparently the red dress isn't as formal as the black or white dresses. Navy blue jacket. A lot of formality. That one's extra fancy, apparently, over the white jacket and green jackets. Black jacket, extra fancy, though. Sturdy knit cardigan, a scarlet leaf vest. Black parka is super unformal. Black skirt, red skirt. There's no difference in the skirts. Striped PJs. What, those aren't formal? I'm surprised those even have any formality at all. Imagine going to the casino in, like, your PJs. Black culotte. So much clothing. Oh, welcome. I didn't catch your fancy. Second floor. What are these, peg legs? These pants or something? Got hats now. Camel bandana, polka bandana, beret. Berets are super fancy. Gloves. I think white gloves would be like extra fancy. Loafers, cute clogs. It's expensive. Ankle boots. Sky-high heels. I think these sky-high heels are more fancy than black heels. It's all on the third floor. Oh, this is where you get the furniture and stuff. Frilly drapes. Velvet chair. Oval table. Pine table. Cupboard. Country bed. Antique lights are super high design. Decor. Well, eventually. I'm just playing an RPG instead of Layton. It's like a full-blown Fantasy Life RPG. For some reason. Probably spent more on this than I played the actual game so far. I got sidetracked. Where's this supposed to go? Yeah, it's supposed to go get a gerb. There you go, got a quest. By seeking employment, City Hall is currently looking to expand its janitorial staff. Work involves picking up litter and disposing of it in wastebaskets. Does the sight of children littering fill you with a sense of righteous indignation? It's just a job for you. I'll leave you to it then. Find your calling. Fancy, like, picking up garbage music. You picked up the trash. That was it. I got one piece of trash. You're welcome. Give me $1,000, please. Well, that was faster than I expected. Congratulations on a job well done. The city of Little London is a bit neater thanks to your heroic efforts. Seems the trash you found today was fairly easy to spot. A good thing it wasn't much. Fortunately, this won't always be the case. I strongly recommend that you prepare yourself. Here's your pay for today's work. Strongly recommend you not spend it all in one place. Good luck. I mean, we only have one place to really spend it. Yes, that's right. I have a message for you here from Ingrid. Apparently, yes, she has something she wants to give you. Strongly recommend visiting Ingrid in the room, at her room in Humble Homes. 40 wealth. Have your livelihood. Trash picker upper. Trash picker. The fact this thing can go to like at least 1 million is kind of scary. Make millions of dollars picking up trash. Oh, good timing. I wanted to give you a little something for your room as a housewarming gift. It's used, but I sent it to be repaired yesterday. It should be there by now. Go see Hank. Should have it for you. Hank is a mechanic at Central Station, but he likes fixing all sorts of things. Find him at the station pretty much any time during the day. It's a good tip in general, by the way. Notice the time of day you're going to go look for someone. You can't expect folks to hold still for 24 hours every day, can you? Anywho, go see Hank. After you get my gift, come on back here. I'm guessing it's a bed. Hey, Hank. Oh, you're for Auntie Ingrid. Thanks for going out of your way to come here. But I just had the delivery guys pick it up. I'll probably be at the Humble Homes by the time you get back. Give it the full service treatment. Should be good as new and usable for 100 years. Dun, 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 dun. There's nothing here. Let's just have to go see Ingrid. Sorry about the mix-up there. Didn't know Hank was going to send delivery men. They just left. It's upside. Enjoy your present. You can change or rearrange furniture from your room on their menu. Feel free to decorate however you like, of course. Once the bed is placed, you can sleep in it. Sit next to it, press the A button, and take a nap. This will speed things up if you're waiting for day or night. A simple bed. Now rearrange your room. Hooray! It's beautiful. Alright. Let's get back to the main game now. We progressed the story a little bit in this one. We'll come back to it later. Bark. Exit Little London. I want to leave. Once you're in Little London, you never leave. Oh, what are we doing in the main game now? Spent so much time in the little side game. But it's kind of crazy. You basically have like a full game inside of the main, story. Go to my full save. Story so far. After receiving a cryptic letter from an old friend, the professor heads to the town of Misthallery. According to Clark's letter, a giant is terrorizing the town. I love these little last time on Professor Layton things. Layton is surprised to meet his new assistant, Emmy Altava, who joins him en route to Misthallery. Right. Do we have anything new? I'm waiting for my mom. All people are slow. How rude. Master, there are 2 rope bridges here, but one is sealed off. And it appears the bridge we need to use. The ropes are all tied up in these ridiculous knots. Gee, I wonder if that could be a puzzle. I wouldn't even know where to start untying them all. Well, I suppose one could go through all that trouble, or what, Professor? Undoing all the knots appears to be quite an arduous task. One can do away with all the rope cutting by cutting it in one place. Take another look, Emmy. The whole thing can be undone in one cut? Yes, look closer and tell me where you think we should cut it. Alright, let's see what we have. You cut the rope at 1 of 5 points. Tap the area you want to cut. Alright. So let's see. Rope bridge is the only way over, but someone sealed it off. You only need to cut the rope in one place to unlock the bridge. Or should you cut the ropes? Okay, so the top right one would just be... It would get rid of just the ropes between, like, the... I can't really show it on the screen, but it would be like the one right below it. This one here would be... Seems to be like a biggest chunk of rope, and it leads to the other side. This one here just goes right below it, so that wouldn't unblock the whole side. This one here, let's see, yeah, that's just like directly above it. This one here is directly above it, so it would just be this one here. It's the only one that actually goes to the opposite side. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine just having to cut one rope. Just take the scissors and just cut like the big chunk. This is the right one, right? Yeah, that's the one. Cut. Puzzle solved. I only got dirt relief one cut. Yeah, your scissors are on its last ropes. Come back. Cutting that one spot will unravel the entire thing. I'm starting to get a feel for what being your assistant is like. You're doing a wonderful job thus far, Emmy. Except I can't solve the damn picture puzzle there, the last one. What do you think is responsible for this? Well, there is no sign indicating a bridge closure. I suspect this is the work of a local mischief maker. Right. If the bridge were unstable and dangerous, it wouldn't just simply be roped off, would it? This bridge may have its best years behind it. I don't think we need to worry, however. Maybe those were load-bearing ropes that were screwed. I wish I shared your confidence, Professor. I can't believe people still use this bridge. Do you have a fear of bridges? Of bridges? No. Of this bridge? Yes. I can't even drive on it. There must be another route into town for automobiles. Of course. Well, I'll move your car later, Professor. I'd hate for anything to happen to it. No need, Emmy. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just go ahead and make your way across. Wait, Professor, look. It's a rat. It's our picker rat. Rat. Got a heat coin. Sign says mark it this way. Mark it this way. Right, got it. No, it's left, actually. What if you're scared of heights? How do you get in then? Really is quite a long drop from here. Wind bridges, eh? Do they feel things at the same time? From the name, I'd say they were built simultaneously. So many hint coins. The sign is too faded, and I can't make out what it says. Is there, Dine? We'll consider it a testament to the bridge's long history. Let's go this way. Aw. Appears to be a road leading off in that direction as well. Should we head down that way? The sign says market is that way. Let's find Clark first, and then perhaps we can take a look. Damn it, Professor. Come on, go to the market. It did. World of Final Fantasy 1. It's a huge push for World of Final Fantasy. Oh my, Professor. Look at this house. It's completely destroyed. The road here is damaged as well. Yep, power capitalism. I wonder if this has something to do with Mr. Triton's letter. We need a record of this. Oh, you have a camera? Of course. Gathering data can only help us in an investigation. I hope no one was hurt here. If this is the work of some giant, then Misthallery is in great danger. Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. Let's find Mr. Triton. I'm sure the giant will be perfectly explained with normal, rational explanations, not magic. But this is a Professor Layton game. It's obviously going to be magic. I've never seen a mark quite like that before. What do you think that symbol is supposed to mean? Don't touch the witch's mark, not unless you want to end up like Brock. Oh my, you startled me, sir. I startled myself sometimes. I used to complain about this dump, but look at it now. Was this your house? I'm so sorry, my good man. Was this my house? You bet it was. The operative word here being was. The witch's mark appeared, and the windows went smash, the walls went boom, and the roof went oh no. You're looking for some nice warm rubble over your head? Also cheap. At least now we get all sorts of natural light. And natural moisture. Professor, is he going to be okay? Well, I can't be certain. Perhaps we could help if we knew a bit more about this witch's mark. Mysterious giant and a witch all in one town. This could be very interesting. Wait. Who could have made this big hole? You need a great deal of force to make a hole like this. Hidden puzzle. There's a wooden crate here. Did someone leave it behind? Perhaps. This reminds me of a puzzle. Would you like to try it? Puzzle 3. Pick a package. Pick a package of pickled peppers. You have been told to get one of 16 boxes from a stack. The note describes which box to grab got smudged. This is all you can make out. Color of the box to the right is question mark. Color of the box on its left is question mark. Color of the box above it is question mark. Same color as the box below it. Okay, so there's something to the right, something to the left, something above it. So it's not at the top row, it's not in the rightmost or leftmost rows. So it narrows it down to like 6 boxes. Same color as the box below it, so there's only one of those that matches the description. So it's none of these. There's only one of these here that matches a box below it, and there's this one here.
I think I've got this
I
one.
am playing the filler game. We gotta get back to the real game.
That puzzle was no problem.
No problem. Correct. So there are 5 boxes the same, share the same color as one below it. There's only one box that has a box above it to the right and to the left. Good work, Emmy. You did it. As your assistant, Professor, should be able to get the easy ones like that. Your attitude is exemplary, Emmy. Those things must have been in that house. The house and all its belongings ruined. Building is in a terrible state. Gosh, this is quite the sight. The houses over there don't seem to be damaged at all. Looks as though the affected area is severely localized. Still missing one hint coin somewhere. So we found one here, we found one, like, in here, so that's one... I was gonna say, it's usually, like, furthest from, like, everything else. I can expect plenty of air and circulation in the summer, or in any season, actually. Good thing he's happy. More puzzles. Oh dear, what trouble? Do you need help, madam? May we be of assistance? My cart fell over. Now my cart is empty and the street is full of my stuff. Perhaps we can help you put it all back in your cart. Yes, oh please, it would be so grateful. Reloading the cart. Loaded the cart in such a hurry that everything fell out when I first hit the bump in the road. Can you put everything back without leaving any spaces so the load is secure? Please, pretty please. Let's rotate stuff, alright. Oops. You think it would, like, snap to the actual grid, not, like, the half grid? Hey, Multigun Man, how's it going? It's not gonna work. Almost. We just, like, saw off the bottom piece of this one. Not gonna fit there. Definitely doesn't work like that. Yeah, this one's the most awkward shape of the bunch, so let's see if we can get rid of that one first. That doesn't work. So we don't have anything that can fit down there easily. Well, we got this one, but definitely can't go there. Almost, but not quite. Definitely not. So close. It's this AFK journey. Totally is. Let's reset it all. Can't do that because there's nothing else that can reach that little gap in the side, so this one either has to be like on the side here or like this. If it's like this, then it's only either go like this or we can have this one here. The only two ways we can actually get something squeezed in there. Still have room for other things. And if this one goes here, there's really not much I could do with that little gap, so... This here. Can't do that because it's going to be too full. This, there we go.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Does it?
No puzzle is without an answer.
Level play, can't wait to see the next game. Well, aren't they coming out with a new Professor Layton game? There's a new one coming out. I think, maybe, I don't know. Not sure if it's level 5, but it's like... I thought it was a new Layton game. It's supposed to be like sometime in late this year. New Layton. Yeah, Professor Layton and the New World of Steam. Yeah. I don't know if they've announced an actual release date yet, but it's supposed to be coming out sometime probably like holiday season this year, I'm guessing. Dick up release in Inazuma 11 Turbo. Yeah. They got a bunch of stuff. Also works with every item, rotate 180 degrees. My cart's so securely loaded. I have nothing to fear with these bumpy roads. Thank you so much. Your belongings are now in order. Oh, thank you. I must hurry and evacuate the area. Is there an emergency? Haven't you heard? A giant is destroying the town. I packed up my stuff as fast as I could. I just gave the order to evacuate, but I wasn't leaving all my stuff behind. Of course, if the Oracle weren't around, we wouldn't have had any warning at all. This Oracle, what is he, or she, or it? Oh, I don't ask questions. The police hear from the Oracle and they inform everyone else. Be careful walking around town. And thank you again. Again with this giant. Yes, sir. It seems that everyone here fully believes this giant. Home is ruined. An all-out evacuation in progress. These are most certainly related to Clark's letter. Triton House is up ahead. Let's find Clark as quickly as possible. It's all rusty. Evidently it's a water pipe. I don't think it's in use anymore. Whatever strange creatures lurk in there. These canals seem to wind their way through town. Water is surprisingly clear. It's a bit warmer. It might be tempted to go dip in. Did I find the third hint coin, or I don't remember if I found it before that puzzle. The road ahead has been blocked off. Find another way around if you want to go there. It appears we can't go that way. It sounds like we need to take a left to go to Clark's house. Now just hold on a second, Use. Yes, can we help you with something? I'll be asking the questions around here. You tourists probably like a good puzzle here and there, eh? Let me tell you how things work around here. Solve 5 puzzles in a row and you get something nice. What if I don't solve them in a row? What do you mean by that? Hey, Stuart. Yep. I need a little palate cleanser after that game. I suddenly promoted you to the rank of question asker. Now you're bothering me at my work. Be off with you, quick like. Hold this over. Well, Professor, what do you think of that officer was talking about? It's hard to say. I suppose we'll find out when we solve 5 consecutive puzzles. Between the 2 of us, Professor, we'll do that in no time. Haha, I hope so, Emmy. Let's find Clark's house before it gets too late. Nope. I think we broke her... Sorry, we broke her fridge, miss. Alright, that was all fine. Thank you again. Now I can get away safely with all my stuff. Yeah, except for the refrigerator. Sorry about that. Yeah, pretty much. I think the new one that's coming out, I think that one's supposed to take place in the US or something. But all the other ones are basically UK. Borrow 10, get the 11th book free. Aren't they all free? Dedicated readers should love that deal. Sir, moss is growing on the roof. With all this water, the environment is perfect for moss. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. That's easy. Got all the hint coins. I must admit, I love the little wildflowers more than the gardens. Those tough weeds flower even in the harshest conditions. Well, it looks like the clock stopped. Looks as if it's broken, or perhaps it just needs winding. This looks like it may be quite an impressive library. Perhaps we can browse its stacks later. It appears to be closed today. Let's move on to Triton residence. I'm eager to speak with Clark. According to what the boy said, the Triton house is the other way. Let's go back to the intersection we passed earlier. But I want to explore. Check out this boat, Professor. People of Misthallery must investigate the town, or navigate the town via other canals. They probably travel by boat as much as they do on foot. It's like Venice, only weirder. I imagine that boats are used here more than automobiles. We must take a boat ride before we leave, Professor. Lovely. After we've spoken with Clark, let's find ourselves a boat. Triton House should be just over this bridge, shall we? What a pleasant view. Life simply seems very relaxed here. We come the quite outskirts of town, it seems. Yep, all the beautiful canal towns of London, of UK. I wonder if anyone is watching us from their windows. This English gentleman refrains from peeking to other people's houses. Except when we're looking for hint coins, then we investigate everybody's windows. With all these canals, there are bound to be lots of bridges. This is a pretty little bridge. Professor, look at the little fish. Fish are most fascinating, but be careful. I found one hint coin so far. Where's the hint coins? This one. One more. So we found one over there, one over down there, so the third one's gotta be around here somewhere. Here we go. Say there. Don't think I've seen you folks before. Lucky's my name, and boats are my game. You're new to Misthallery. You're not getting away without taking a ride in one of my beauties. I can take you anywhere in town in a flash. It's better than flying. We'll keep that in mind during our investigation. Thank you. Look like puzzle-faring folk, but a quick one. River crossing. It's one of those where you can't keep, like, the wolf with the chickens. Although it looks like this one you probably have, like, wolf, cats, and chickens. You need to get one, or a dog, I guess. You need 1 dog, 2 cats, and 3 baby chicks across the river. You can take 2 animals at any time. If you leave the dog with only 1 cat, there will be a fight. Chicks on the riverbank must outnumber the cats, otherwise the fight will break out. So sounds like you can get the dog alone with the chicks, but... You must outnumber, so that means you need at least 2 chicks for 1 cat. You can't be, like, even. It's not a fight, it's a massacre. Does it say how many you can take on... Okay, 2 animals at a time, alright. Alright, so if I take... I can take 2 of the chicks. What? Oh, that's right. It's 2 cats, 1 chick. My dumbass. I take 1 cat and 1 chick. But the chicks have to outnumber the cats, right? Yeah. If I can do that. No. So I can't just, like, drop one of them off. Take a dog and... One number. Take a cat and... Take 2 cats. Okay. Take the dog and... Just the dog by himself, because... Oop, no, that's not gonna... Nope. Not gonna work. Okay, so I can...
This took some creative thinking.
Pen and paper. I don't need pen and paper, it's like a built-in memo
I love
pad.
the thrill of a good solution.
There are many different ways to get all the animals across, though it can be done only 7 crossings. Feel free to find other ways to do it. Say, that's good work. Remember, if you want to get around the flash, just find Bucky. First 5 puzzles. There, we did 5 puzzles the dude told us to do. The Witch's Mark. We've just passed by a house that had been demolished. There's a strange symbol in the front door. Most people call it Witch's Mark. Apparently they believe that once the house is marked, it will suffer a terrible fate. The windows in the house were shattered, the beam split, and it was ruined overall. The situation seems very serious. As we were walking to Clark's house, we encountered a woman who packed her belongings to flee the area. We also ran into a police officer blocking the way to certain parts of town. Could this have something to do with the predictions that Boy mentioned? Perhaps there is someone who will be able to predict the appearance of that terrible giant Clark wrote about. The limbs of the town? Canals that wind through the Misthallery are not just for show, but also useful means of transport for the inhabitants, which is evident from the number of piers and small boats moored around town. I expect we shall have occasion to travel by boat over the course of our investigation. Let's hope so. Sephiroth. Shiro with the gifts up to Layton. Congratulations, Layton. You now have a gift sub. Thanks. Thanks for the gift sub, Shiro. So can we go back to that dude now that we did 5 puzzles in a row or something? Interrupt not, a man on the job. I'm busy and have no time with the likes of you. Let's make our way to Clark's. Let's break that again. He totally would be. A gentleman never banks seats. It's so wonderful breathing in the clean air and living amid such greenery. For the canals, Misthallery must be an ideal place for plant growth. Look over there. The green just seems to go on forever. Yes, incomings to use, yeah. From here, the town looks so beautiful as opposed to eerie. Haha, I'm inclined to agree, Emmy. The smell of fresh grass on the breeze. Sorry must be a lovely place to live. Put one over here somewhere. Yep. Reflection on the water is quite dazzling, isn't it? Water is so clear. I'm thirsty now. You think that large house up there is the Triton residence? You two looking for the mayor's roost? No, we're actually looking for Clark Triton's residence. That's what I just said, bird brain. Oh, well, I wasn't aware that Clark was the mayor. It's been a while since you've seen him. How long have you been cooped up under a rock? Mayor Triton has been in office for about a year now. He does a good job with all the troubles. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Clark's son never leaves the nest anymore. We used to play together, but he never answers my calls anymore. Whatever, it's cool. No hidden puzzles anywhere. Well, here we are. This place looks huge. Yes, it appears that Clark has done quite well for himself. Let's try the door. Where'd the rat go? It's the Triton's mailbox. It seems a bit worse for wear. Looks okay too. Oh no, the sign just fell off. Don't worry, Emmy. I think we can handle this. The mailbox panels. This one looks a lot more complicated. You open up the mailbox, all the side panels fell out. Panels fill out the word post, but you're not sure how they actually fit together. Well, it's obviously going to be negative space. Merge the panels so the mailbox looks as if it did before the panels fell off. Assuming these don't rotate, it could get P. Oh. Yes. It's a very thick post.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. No puzzle is without an answer.
Correct. These panels are arranged to create negative spaces in the mailbox that made up letters for the word post. Good thing there was no rotation. It makes things extra hard. See, all better. Well done, Professor. Almost as good as new. It's quite an impressive vehicle. Shine is nearly blinding. This room up there in the attic, how charming. Hey, I'm not terribly keen on low ceilings. The room must get plenty of light in the afternoon. Judging from the size, I would say it's the dining room. The last coin, there it is. Yeah, that's what I mean. That one would have been a lot harder. Like that one with the cart was definitely tougher because you had to rotate stuff. But that post one, I mean, as soon as you realize it's negative space you're using, it's a lot easier. Coming. Yes, may I help you? Hello, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm an old friend of Mr. Triton's. You should be expecting me. I'll inform Master Triton. Please wait here. Puzzle. Someone left a broom here. Leaving this just sitting here makes things look rather shabby. However, it does remind me of a puzzle. See for yourself. Everything reminds him of puzzles. Mopping up. These poor quality mops take 2 days to dry, and after they've been used, the handle completely breaks just after 3 uses. What is the number of mops you need to clean every day for a 30-day month? Time for maths. Alright, so it takes 2 days to dry. And you use it 3 times and it breaks, so day 1, you would use the handle, or you'd use like mop 1. Day 2, it would dry, so you need to, so this one needs to dry. Then you had to use like mop number 2. Oops. Day 2. Day 3 takes 2 days. Now, I'm not sure if the question is it takes 2 days to dry, so I'm assuming, like, does that mean day 1 you can use it, day 2 it dries, day 3 you can use it, or does that mean, like, day 1 you use it, day 2 and day 3 you have to dry? Does it count the day that you used it as a dry? So let's assume that it takes 2 actual full days after you use it to dry. Then you gotta use the 3rd mop. Then day 4, and then you can use this one again. This one's drying, this one's drying. And 5, 6, 7. You can use it again, but at this point it breaks. So every 7 days. So 1 mop can last you 7 days. But then the next day, yeah. So it'd be like, so 8 would be like number 2 would break, and then 9, 3 would break. So at that point, so after 9 days, you've gone through your 3 mops, and then you're back to square one, where you got to get another mop. So every 10 days, basically. So on day 10, you'd be back to like the same thing as day 1. Just buy better mops, yeah. So on day 10, well, day 10 you would be back to like to like the 4th mop. That'd be the first day you'd be using the 4th mop. But then now go to day 19. And then day 19, you would now be on your 5th mop until day 28. Be on your 1, 2, 3. So it'd be 30. Or, sorry. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? So day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 9th day you'd be breaking your 3rd mop. Takes 2 days to dry after they've been used, and the handle completely breaks after 3 uses. It's the minimum number of mops you need to clean every day for a 30-day month. I'm trying to think if there's like something easier. It's easy. Yeah, this is definitely one of those where like it feels like it should be nice and even, not just like, because I'm thinking like, 3 mops would last you 9 days. So take day 1. Day 1 is mop 1. Day 2 is mop 2. Day 3 is mop 3. Day 1 or day 4, you're back to mop 1. Yeah, probably, but it feels like it's so 9 days would be 3 mops total. So 3 mops equals 9 days, and then you're back to using 3 more mops every 9 days. So you'd be day 9, day 18, day 27. By day 30, I'm wondering if there's a way of somehow making it so you don't have to use 3 mops. But between day 27 and day 30, it feels like there's probably a way of like squeezing the time out for the last couple mops if you just threw another mop in there. Yeah, because I'm sure you can squeeze like at least one more mop in there. Because otherwise you'd just have like 3 brand new mops. So there's no way of. So if let's say we start from scratch, and then you're using 4 mops right off the bat. So it'd be like day 1 to 4. So 1 to 4, and then 5 to 8. 5 to 8. And then day 9 to 12. So now you have 4 mops that you used up in 12 days. And then obviously then 24 days for the next 4. So now you're up to 8. That brings you up to day 24. And then can you do 3 mops? Yeah, because 3 mops would last you 9 days. So then you could just do 3 mops for the next batch. So you'd be looking at 12 mops there, versus the other way you would have used up since you'd have to get 3 mops right at the last batch. You would have used up 15 mops. So right there, that's 12 mops. That would last you at least 30 days. No, because the other result would have been 15 mops, right? So if you do 4 mops and then 4 mops and then 3 mops, you're using 12. You're using you're using 11 mops, not 12. So then you're using 11 mops to get to 30. Versus before, I would have had to use, I would use 3 mops for like, 9 days, and then another 3 to get to 18, another 3 to get to 27, and then, sorry, it'd be 1 mop less if I did 11. Yeah, so it'd be 4, 4, 3. Because if you did this way here, then you would only get 27 days, so you need 3 mops just to get those last 3 days, which would obviously be 1 too many mops. With the 4 mop system, they'd be looking at 4 mops, and 3 mops, because 4 mops would get you 12 days, and then 24 days, and then 3 additional mops on top of that would get you to 33 days, which is still a waste. So there's probably a 5 mop thing, which would be even better. So this will get you 33 days for 11 mops. And if you do 5 days, it's be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so it'll be 15. So that's 15 days. And then 5 mops for another 15 days, so it's 30 days right there. So this is 10. Yeah, so 10 would be the most efficient. Yeah, so 10 would be perfectly, exactly 30 days. Versus the other ones, you just have like days remaining, and then you're... Yeah, so 10 is the most efficient. But you don't have any leftover days, and that's why you have to think outside the box on the... That was, you have to think outside the box on that one, because
You can't let a puzzle
you
intimidate
can't waste those extra days. Because, I mean, sure, you would technically continue 3 mops would probably be the most efficient if you didn't have to worry about, like, if you're just using this over the course of multiple months. Because you're at 12 mops at the beginning of, like, the second month, but of course those mops are still in use, right? So, but if you're looking at exactly only 30 days, 10 is definitely most efficient, because, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely the 10 just use one mop for like 3 days, or yeah, you could use like mop 1 for the first 3 days, mop 2 all the way to the 10th one for the 15th day, or the 10th day, and then go back to the 10 day, and yeah, a lot of different ways you can consider it. Need 10 mops. Trick is to use your 4th mop frugally. 3 mops are used up every 9 days. The 4th mop can be used once on every 10th day. Yeah. Similar idea, but... Similar idea. Sometimes there's little tricky ones like this. CC puzzles where others only see household objects. Haha, I suppose that's true. I'm going to try that out too. Okay, what's a good start? Light bulbs, sponges, flatware? I remember if I think I found 1 coin before getting that puzzle, maybe. Choosing a weird spot. It's usually lower down, isn't it? I don't suppose you were planning on visiting the Oracle here in town. What is this Oracle? No, I wouldn't know anything about it. I'm just a poor old maid. You should ask Doland about that. Thank you. We shall. Sir, madam, Mr. Triton will see you in the parlor. The parlor is through the door on the left. Wait there. Thank you, my good man. I wonder which Mr. Triton we're going to speak with. It's actually Clark.
Ah, I can't believe my eyes. Herschel, how long has it been?
Ah, too long, my good friend.
And who might this be?
Oh, of course. How rude of me.
I'm the professor's assistant, Emmy Altava. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Triton. I've heard so much about you.
Thank you. Herschel, an assistant. Well, we both seem to have moved up in the world.
Hardly. Truth be told, Emmy has already proven herself my equal.
Herschel, as humble as ever. Emmy, back in London, Layton and I both wanted to be elite archaeologists. One of us certainly succeeded, and somehow I found myself as mayor of this small, rural town.
That is no small feat, Clark.
Oh, Herschel, no need to humor me. It is amusing at best, I'll give you that. But all that aside, please, tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I came as soon as I received your letter.
Letter? I'm sorry, Herschel. What letter is that?
The letter that... Did you not send this letter? Please, have a look.
You didn't send the letter. What? Who could have sent that letter?
I certainly did not write that. But who
Luke,
would have
get
thought
down
it?
here.
Who indeed?
Dun,
Have
dun,
you made
dun.
any enemies recently?
Of course, Herschel. I'm the mayor. It appears to me that someone wanted you here in town.
Graphicus, I beat it yesterday. That's why I moved on to this. Needed a little palate cleanse after Lunar, so it's like, alright, something I haven't done in a while, so play another of the Layton games there.
Yes, that is what I am thinking now as well.
And I already had the DS out for Lunar, so it's like, alright, perfect time for another Layton game.
So, who wrote the secret message?
Good question, Emmy.
Yeah, thank God, right?
Mr. Triton, there was a hidden plea for help in that letter.
Clark, do you think this is simply the work of some prankster?
No, unfortunately I don't. Misthallery is in grave danger.
Misthallery. There, we finally got a pronunciation of it.
We have indeed been under attack by some sort of mysterious giant, just as that letter states. It wreaks havoc at night when the fog is thick. It sounds ridiculous, I know, but it is true.
But how can that be?
I must confess I have yet to see this giant with my own eyes. However, the destruction of homes and buildings left in its wake, that is quite enough evidence for me. The townspeople are afraid. They believe that the Spectre has returned with a vengeance.
The Specter. Is it the Last Specter?
The Spectre?
Isn't this game like kind of like Harry Potter, where they have different names in different regions? Like it's the Last Specter in North America, but it's like, I forget what the hell they call it in Europe, but it was something different. Because I don't know why the hell they maybe Spectre is just, I don't know, a weird name for Europe, just like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone versus the Philosopher's Stone.
There's a legend here that tells of an ancient spirit, a spectre. When the town was in danger, the spectre would act as Misthallery's guardian in its moment of need. But this spectre is different.
Different.
Instead of protecting us, it is trying to destroy us.
Yeah, Spectre's Call is what it's called in Europe. Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. I don't know why they decided to name that differently.
I am doing all I can, but if we are dealing with an ancient entity, then I fear my efforts are in vain. As the mayor, it is my duty to keep this town and its citizens safe. But Herschel, could you...
Maybe it's not the Last Specter, so they're like, well, we gotta rename it in Europe because clearly it's not the Last Specter and that's false advertising. So let's rename it. Maybe something weird like that.
Sir,
What is it, Doland?
pardon me, sir, but you mentioned that Professor Layton worked on some difficult cases for Scotland Yard. You said, with great pride, that he had assisted in solving them all. Perhaps we could ask for his assistance here as well.
Of course, Doland. I suppose I have no other choice. Herschel, will you help us? Please, for an old friend.
No, but I gotta do London Life. It's way more important.
Of course, Clark. I would never refuse a friend in need. I assure you, I will do what I can.
Friend in need is a friend indeed.
Thank you, Herschel. I am eternally in your debt.
Things are starting to get good, eh, Professor?
Before we go, Clark, I haven't even asked about Brenda, or your son. How is Luke?
Luke.
My wife is fine. She's away. Family matters. Luke has shut himself up in his room, as usual.
What a neat.
I would like to say hello to Luke, if that is all right. I haven't seen him since he was a baby.
Of course. I think he might enjoy that. I should warn you, he has been withdrawn lately. Some days, I can't even get him out of his room.
Yeah, this is a prequel to the other games. I guess the first time that, I guess not the first time he meets Luke, but it's before Luke becomes his assistant. That's why Emma's there.
I ask him what the matter is, and he responds with silence. Perhaps it would be good for him to talk to someone outside of the family. I would appreciate that, Herschel.
I think the manual mentions it being like 3 years before the events in the first game.
My pleasure, Clark. I shall have a few words with Luke before Emmy and I begin our investigation.
Okay. The boy who foretold disaster. Who is the boy? Is Emma the boy? What a lovely smell. Ah yes, Rosa has some of these on the table the other day. This mirror is so polished I can nearly read in my reflection. It reflects, but sometimes it can complicate a problem. Take this puzzle, for example. Yep, Layton is a recovery. Need a little break from, need a break from a DS game and playing another DS game. It's all too easy to get lost in this big dusty hall. There are 14 mirrors set up in some sort of strange arrangement here. We're trying to find a way out, but your only clues are a small arrow to the floor and a laser pointer bearing the words indicated by the larger arrow. Which door is the exit? So it's gonna be a laser that's gonna draw a big arrow. Yes. I mean, this one technically has an RPG in it, so... I mean, wouldn't this kind of reflect right back? This is super confusing. Like, is this... They expect us to bounce, like, this way or something? Like, I don't know. It's like a really weird angle for this laser pointer. Like, I'm pretty sure this... I mean, it might just like, yeah, maybe it's just like this. Yeah, it's just, yeah, that's probably what it is. Like this here, and then boing, big arrow that way.
I think I've got this one. That puzzle was no problem.
No problem. Very focused. The beam and laser pointer creates a really large arrow that points to B. That must be the exit. Just the first angle is like really awkward to figure out like, okay, how would it bounce? If they had made like a 90-degree one first of all, it wouldn't be as bad. I'm very impressed with me. So I proved myself worthy enough to be your assistant. But of course, I never doubted your abilities, Emmy. Beautiful view. Sadly, my office view doesn't come close. Well, this garden is too lovely for words. Whoever took this has a good eye for photography. Her landscape is remarkably vibrant. Coffee tables suit me. Luke's room is upstairs. Good luck, you're going to need it. Where's my hint coins at? Was that 2 or 3 hint coins? I feel like that was only 2. (1948). Professor Layton games don't take place in the 40s. They take place in like modern times, but with like it's like anachronistic stylings and stuff. It's not as bad as that first. Was it the first game that had that weird thing about like texting? You would text on a phone, but of course it was like the old style, you know, phones with the numbers. You press the numbers to get the letters. Some weird shit like that. That one was so out of. I mean, it definitely doesn't age well for sure. It's probably confusing as hell back then too. Yeah, I don't think they've ever like actually said when Layton takes place. It's just in this vague period of like they got modern stuff but old stuff at the same time, and it's almost like steampunk. I mean, hell, one of the last ones had like friggin' androids or whatever. This is sort of typical behavior for Luke. Oh no, he's usually quite lively. Such a good little boy. Ask me, it's because his mother has been gone for so long. Hard on a child, you know. He's quite mature for his age, but he's a rather sensitive boy. Where is Luke's room? Upstairs at the end of the hall. Thank you. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised, right? It would stump like every kid. Every kid would have to like look it up. How do you tell time on an analog clock? There'd be like a Professor Layton clock solver app put together. Just turn the turn the arms and it tells you what time it is. Haha, it's quite a suitable doorman for a child's bedroom. Oh, look, the sweet Teddy. These lakes are still, but this picture has quite a dynamic feel. Yes, indeed, it's a nice picture, actually. Feels like the shoes are so far up. For some reason, they're putting them, like, up there instead of, like, down over in the corner like you normally expect them to be. Not done exploring.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Perhaps. Luke, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of your father's. Could we talk for a moment?
Certainly. But first, you'll have to solve my door puzzle.
No deal.
Your door puzzle? Ah, I see. Luke means to test our mettle with a puzzle.
That's so cute, Professor. Let's do it.
So we shall.
If you're truly the esteemed Herschel Layton, this puzzle should be no problem. You have 15 seconds to perform a specific action in front of the door. Just a second, young one. Are we to know exactly what we're supposed to do? Please search the area outside the door for as much as you like. When we're ready to perform this action, whatever it may be, we should let you know. Correct. But first I'll tell you now, you can't do anything to solve this puzzle. Just to, like, literally do nothing. It appears that Dolan has left Luke's lunch outside his door. Luke, if you don't come out and get your lunch, it will get cold. I just may end up eating all of it myself. Yep, pretty much. If you're really that hungry, you can have it. Well, that didn't work. This card says happy 7th birthday. How adorable. This must have been one of Luke's birthday presents. Aw, this little stuffed teddy is so soft. Even the bullshit sled puzzles, yep. Touch my bear. Well, that seems to be rather important to him, Emmy. Perhaps we should let it alone for now. I was just looking at it. Relax, Luke. Luke, can I ask you a question? You just did. Hee hee. Cute. You said that we must do something in front of the door. How would you know if we did it? I mean, how can you tell from behind a closed door? Even though I can't see you, I know what you're doing from here. Really? And how is that? I can speak no more. You'll just have to figure it out from there. You'll know even if you can't see. So what's he looking for here? Is this picture of Misthallery? I believe so. Town looks quite magical when it's enveloped in mist. Professor, wait. I think there's a hint for opening the door hidden within this picture. Let me take a closer look. I don't see anything here. Who is it? Now, Luke, you know who it is. You seem awfully well prepared, as if you were expecting me. Have you solved my puzzle yet? Perhaps I've stumped the greatest Professor Layton. Luke, that isn't very polite at all. It is quite alright, Emmy. Let's continue your investigation. But Professor, he owes you an apology. Perhaps we owe him a solution. Let's find a way to open this door. You're much more patient than I am, Professor. Oh. We're ready, Luke. You know what you have to do? I believe so, yes. Professor, are you sure? Then let's begin. Please stand in front of the door. Remember, you can't do anything to solve this puzzle. Oh no, we have 15 seconds to do nothing. Ambulance perhaps you need to solve this lead puzzle. Oh god, you're dead. Oh no, 2 seconds, 1 second, what are we gonna do? Oh my god, we solved it. This is what you had to do. You can't do anything to solve this puzzle. Or in other words, to solve this puzzle, you can't do anything. Oh yeah, there's definitely some puzzles where you literally just have to stand in place for a few seconds and something happens. Although usually you get some like weird translation thing that doesn't really make it obvious that's what you have to do. Nothing was the thing we had to do to solve this riddle. An interesting puzzle, Luke. So even from inside his room, he could hear us if we did something. Now, Luke, are you convinced that we are who we say we are? Luke, will you open the door now? As I promised. It's a chibi Luke.
clever puzzle, Luke. Your letter. I thought you might want it back.
Professor, you think Luke wrote the letter?
Clark was never a fan of typed correspondence. He always wrote his letters out in longhand. Moreover, only someone very close to Clark would know about our past together. This someone would know I could never ignore a friend in need.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Is this true, Luke? How could you do something like this? What were you thinking?
Time for a
Were you even
spanking.
thinking at all? Here now. Don't you turn your back on me again.
Clark, please.
Forgive me. The boy has barely spoken to me in the last 6 months. He's been so withdrawn since the appearance of the Spectre, I don't know what else.
Very soon, the world will end.
Dun, dun, dun. The end of the world. What do you mean by that? I mean what I just said. Luke, you can't say something like that and not elaborate. He just won't open up to anyone. He wasn't always like this. Yep, the world is ending. It's clearly an RPG. When he does speak, it's only to say something inscrutable. As you saw, prophecies. Absurd. Prophecies? It's all my fault. What are you talking about, Clark? I'm sorry. I have an urgent business I must attend to in my study. We can discuss this later. Luke, Mr. Layton is a close friend. Please talk with him. Perhaps he could even help you. Thank you, Herschel. Afraid that it's time for Master Luke to retire. Man, he's retiring at 7? What now? Right in the middle of something. It's the lights out. Probably. It's gonna be a time slide puzzle, even worse. You gotta defeat the boss in 1 minute, or else the world ends. Then you gotta go through a 15-minute unskippable cutscene if you fail. Nevertheless, it is bedtime. If I may, Doland, I would like to ask Luke one more thing. Luke, though the town has been repeatedly attacked by a Spectre, no one has been injured. It seems that an oracle alerts the townspeople about which areas to evacuate from. Luke, I believe that you are this oracle. Am I correct? What? Absurd. Luke, I must ask you a very important question. Do you know when the Spectre will appear next? Well, there's no picture on it, but it's a specific solution. Yeah. Master Luke will not stand for such balderdash. Please leave at once. Tonight. Spectre will appear tonight. But how could you know that? Tonight. If you want, I can also show you where it'll appear next. I would very much like that, Luke. Master Luke, this joke is in poor taste. Please don't tell my father about this, Dolan. Master Luke, are you certain this is okay? Yes, Doland. Did you tell the townspeople? Did you tell them about the Spectre just as before? I did. I will make a final tour of the area to ensure that everyone is gone. But then, where will the Spectre appear tonight? Great Ellie Street. Then we must go now. Even if we can't stop the Spectre, we must confirm Luke's prediction. You missed this one? It's basically a prequel. It's the last game that was released on the DS, like on the original DS. So you had the original trilogy, and then you had this one here, which is basically a prequel to the original trilogy. And then of course the DS game, 3DS games later. Hey Adrian, how's it going? Good luck. Luke foretells. Luke seems to be able to predict precisely where the Spectre will appear, but how? I find it hard to see how Luke can predict Spectre's appearance without even ever leaving the house. Prequel trilogy consists of 3 3DS games? Yeah, 1 DS games and 2 3DS games. Exactly. Well, I mean, I guess, like, the 3DS kind of came out, so they figured, like, let's move on to the new technology, right? Yeah, it's one game I've never played myself. I do own a copy of it now. They're definitely getting pricey for those ones. Point. It's an excellent selection of children's literature. I read them all twice. I wouldn't mind some new ones. I think Luke's read more books than I have. Miracle Mass launch title. Yeah, that makes sense. Letter received must have been typed on this machine. You have your own typewriter in your bedroom. My father gave that for my 9th birthday. Wait, I thought that bear was like a happy birthday gift for the 7th birthday, so he's just had this bear out in the hallway for like at least 2 years. Yeah, that's true. Start doing the bundle with the XL and Mario Kart. Makes sense. This is London, and this is where we are now. A teensy dot. World maps bring back memories of all the countries I've seen. Yokai Watch 4 coming to the West, never ever. I'm surprised we even got like 3 Yokai Watch games here. Not counting the multiple versions of 2 or whatever it was, or 1. Violin. That does strike me as quite a gentlemanly pursuit. I've taken lessons all my life. I'm not too bad at it. I've never been much of a musician, but I do love singing. Is it 2 or 3 hint coins I found so far? I think I'm missing one. Oops. Dolan, please don't tell Father that I'm going out. Very well, Master Luke. Misthallery can be dangerous at night, even for those familiar with its secrets. Do be careful. Thank you, Dolan. I will. Mr. Layton, Luke seems set on accompanying you. I trust we'll look after him. Especially they reset like all the dialogue options when you talk to somebody. I find 2 or 3. I don't know. Might have missed one here, but oh, there. Okay. Felt like I only found 2. Okay, I didn't finish exploring this before I went in that door. It might have been the 3rd one. I think I found 2. It's a blast from the past. Clark as an undergraduate. Oh, too bad you're not in that photo too, Professor. My father is a student. Wow. Windows are so clean you barely know they're there. Somebody must take pride in keeping these panes spotless. Beth puts a lot of time into these windows. Well, the paper looks structurally unstable. Well, I needed any proof that Clark is busy. This is it. Best not to go near that pile. Fantasy Life came out? Yeah, that's true. Pixel tapping is in, yep. Could have all those pixels. With his Merrill's duties, Clark remains a keen archaeologist. As your assistant, I suppose I should read all these sometime. Archaeology is right, but give me a good puzzle any day. Damn tootin', Luke. We find 2 or 3. I wish there was like a hint coin counter. It's like, yeah, you found like 2 hint coins. I want to talk to him because as soon as I talk to him, then like all the stuff that we inspected will like reset. So, and go tapping all through that stuff again. Yeah, I know, right? Every time he walks in a room, he just starts rubbing his hands on everything. So, Professor, what are you doing? I'm looking for pixel coins and hidden puzzles. Apparently going into the briefcase resets that too. Alright. I think I might have missed one here, but... Alright, let's see. I'm sorry, Layton. I'm afraid the timing for a reunion is less than ideal. I'm sure you understand. I must deal with the Spectre, and Luke has been so distant lately. Of course, no mayor or father is without their share of concerns. We'll start investigating the Spectre. Try to get some rest. Yes, thank you, Layton. You're a good friend. If you're in need of anything, don't hesitate to ask. So we gotta re-talk to everybody because they're gonna have puzzles now. Are you sure you should be going out this late, little Luke? Beth, you won't... I mean, can you please... keep it a secret from your father? Of course, don't worry. Oh, but Mr. Professor, can I trouble you for some help? Of course, madam. Whatever's the matter. Dolan, he's the butler, mind you, scrawled out this note, but I can't for the life of me read it. The note. Please allow me. Certain curtains. Butler left a note with his instructions, but it's hard to read because he seems to have written in a hurry. Don't forget curtain 13. Yet, there's only 4 curtains labeled A, B, C, and D. Which of these was he referring to? B, obviously. I mean, it's like, 13.
Some puzzles must be met directly. I love the thrill of a good solution.
So A. Correct, the butler meant the B curtains. It's easy to mistake a hastily written B as number 13. Gentlemen always had good penmanship. Are these like curtains actually labeled as A, B, C, D? A curtains. Oh, so that's what he wanted. Thank you. Maybe now you'll be a little nicer to me. I'm happily be of service. Just between us, this isn't the first time Dolan's handwriting has been hard to read. He used to have a lovely penmanship, of course, like a poet. But now that Mr. Triton is mayor, Dolan has more responsibilities. Still, I can't read what I can't read. I wish he would just do things the way he used to do them. We haven't missed any puzzles yet. Alright, we have all up to 9. Once a poet, now a poop head. It's a long time since I last saw Clark. I must say he was looking tired. Since he is the mayor of the town, I suppose it isn't surprising the recent events have been taking their toll. So far, the damage caused by the Spectre has been limited to buildings, but that does not preclude the possibility of human victims in days to come. I must do my very best to help Clark solve this. Luke the Prophet. By some means or other, it appears that Luke is able to predict the appearance of the Spectre. It's thanks to this strange power that nobody has been yet hurt in these attacks. Still, I can't help but wonder how he obtains information when he stays shut indoors all day. I shall have to ask him if I can get him to open up a little. Back to London Knife. Let's go play some RPGs. Yep, it's a full-on JRPG inside of this. It's basically like a Fantasy Life prequel. Let's go pick up some more trash. Looking for work. We do need some help. What sort of work would you like to do? Trash breaker. Good choice. Just pick up all the trash you can find around town. Thanks for the assistance. It's Mother 4. If only, right? Definitely has a very Mother look to it. But he's not trash. Benny Brown, aka the Mother 3 people. That's why he looks so familiar. So there you go. This is a mother slash cross Final Fantasy Life crossover. It's great. Do I have to go to the other? Oh, here. Pick up all the trash. You can't pay the cash, then you're out with the trash. What is it? Oh, it looks like you picked up all the trash in town. Excellent. So you've done good work cleaning up the town. You can check what work we've done from the livelihood option in the menu. So I recommend trying as many different kinds of jobs as you can before settling your life's calling. Here's your pay. For a standard policy, the amount will vary depending on how happy you are in the job. $400. Go buy some clothes now. Wasn't there supposed to be like... Wasn't there supposed to be a newspaper subscription? I need to improve my fashion so I can go to the casino. Let's get her little black dress. Picked up the navy blue dress. Way more fashion. Black jacket. Nope, already have a black skirt. Wear pants underneath the dress. What if the dress just overwrites like your entire suit? Yeah, seems like it. I mean, it's more formality than these together. Okay, no, so the skirt is like underneath the dress. You can't actually see it other than the little shadow on her knees. How much do we need for the casino? It was like 60 formality or something. The beret, super fancy. Heels. It's very expensive though. And the black heels is being upgraded. Get the gloves there, it goes as like a 1 pixel formality. So fancy. 45 formality. 47 formality. Still not enough to get the casino, but I think there was one place that we need 40 formality. Get to the hotel. We couldn't get in here before. Not as young as I once was. I can't carry all the guest luggage by myself. Hate to ask, but can I lend a hand? But we need some We need high formality to get in here. Now we're just going to be carrying luggage. Sure. Wonderful. Thank you so much. The hotel will, of course, compensate you, so no worries about that. Just take each guest's luggage to the room I specify. Want to quit, you can simply leave through the main entrance at any time. Of course, if you do, I can't pay you, so bear that in mind. Let's get started. How many more pieces of luggage left to deliver? It looks like 6. Please keep up the good work. 201. Can I take stairs? No. Is that considered the second floor? Deliver the luggage. Did I get a tip? $203. This better give us a lot of cash. $201 again. Why couldn't we take that when we first went to 201? $201. $202. Imagine doing this work in high heels. One more. Oops. $600. Rich. Hello there, welcome to Little London's esteemed Crumpet Hotel. I'm Becky. I take care of customer service. Lovely to meet you. Should you ever want a truly luxurious rest, please stay with us at the hotel. Is there anything in the actual floors? Do not disturb. Locked. So we need 70 to get in there. And the casino was like 50 or something. Yeah, almost at 50. Nobody has quests for us. We'll resolve the quests, so we can go up here yet. Yorkshire Museum. This large museum features Doric-style Greek architecture. The best style of Greek architecture. Snore, yum yum. Still doing my job. Suspicious individual spotted. Yum yum yum. Hello and welcome to Yorkshire Museum. I am the curator, Grinko. The collection includes many items related to the history of this town. Do enjoy your visit. It certainly goes without saying, but please don't touch the exhibit items. No deal. Chronosaurus. This king of the ocean once ruled the seven seas. This is the model of that creature, donated by Dr. Andrew Schrader. Touch it, touch it. One true sword. A true warrior always keeps his blade in hand. Only one of these swords is real. Donated by Anton Herzen. Secret message. Monument commemorating 50 years since the day the town of Dropstone was founded. 18 minus 12, red has been engraved in the fountain. Just 1812, August 12th. Which one's white? 5 cat figures in 5 colors, red, blue, green, black, and white. Odd, the names and colors don't necessarily match. Broken Lance. Sculpture of the 4 legendary knights who protected England from the invasion of an opposing nation. The Dragon Bridge. Bridge that has a painting of a dragon in it. Doesn't look like a bridge at all. Where's the town? Puzzle that started it all. It's a puzzling map of the route to the Curious Village. Guess that was the first puzzle in the Curious Village. My Beloved. A self-portrait of a famous artist. Hidden in the painting is an image of his beloved. I mean, it's just him. Eye of the Dragon. 12-sided dragon's eye. This eye is said to have the power to break curses. Ancient relief. A mysterious relief, believed to be an extremely ancient origin. A Rosetta Stone replica. This famous carving was the key to the first translations of an ancient language. It's a replica of that artifact. Donated by Layton, of course. Obelisk. A monument that once adorned an ancient Egyptian temple. This was gifted to me by my dear mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader. Donated by Layton. Strange painting. An oil painting of an attractive couple dancing at a ball. Unknown artist. Super fancy. I wonder if we needed like formality to get in there. Let's go to the castle. It's a really shitty looking castle. I'll touch the bats so we don't lose our happiness. What business you have in my home? If you have no business, I suggest leave before dark. Alright, you gotta come back here during the dark. It's like a mouse hole. Wedgeham Castle. Symbol of authority for the first king, King Wedgeham. Look, it's, what's her name? Beth? Rosa? Whatever. Hello there, you a student at the university by chance? Well, here's a lesson for you. Saying cruel things like nosy woman, or stop blocking the hall, old lady, etc. really hurts people. No one can stay happy while that sort of language is hanging in the air. There's such hurtful language, you might even see red. Remember, words in red decrease happiness. Hello, I'm Conrad. I'm a student here, and probably the most cheerful and positive person you'll meet in the whole town. How do I do it? How do I maintain a good attitude no matter what? The secret is my coolness. Coolness makes it easy to keep my happiness, no matter what may happen. Misthallery University News. Upcoming events. Open campus. University Football Championship. Archaeology Research Presentations. Let's go see Professor Layton. Professor Layton's lectures are like the only reason to attend university. What am I supposed to do on days when he's not lecturing? Good deeds? Do not enter. University faculty only. Welcome to Misthallery University. I'm the Dean, Delmora. London Magazine, issue number 23. This week's special feature, Q&A with Balsam Grill, home of the best lamb chop in London. We caught up with executive chef Macaroon for an exclusive interview. My favorite dish, recommend our host specialty, the lamb chop. This free-range sheep, raised in the outskirts of Little London. Just one bite can take you from miserable to mega happy. I guess you use food for raising happiness. Can hear students inside. What? Is that true? Professor Layton said it was. Really? Dean Delmora wears a too... Shh, not so loud. The 7th annual student debate 50 years ago, or 50 years in the future. Topic 1, space colonization. Is it viable? Topic 2, fossil fuels. They don't make them like they used to. All students are welcome to participate in this lively discussion. Please be quiet, class in session. Office hours. Students are always welcome. However, I may be unavailable due to meetings and or experiments. Professor Avogadro. This is Oxshire Gifts, my side business. Want to buy something? Scary mask. Glass orb. Archaeolog. Skull hat. Rimmed glasses. Samurai sandals. Duffel coat. Turtle shell. One armed bandit. We can have a casino in our home for 100,000. Duck watering can. Stack of books. Come again. Research. I wonder if Professor Layton's gone. He's probably off to watch that street performer again. He's just lamenting there aren't many 7,000 point jugglers out there. What? Proto-cornucopial sternuation. Some crazy porn there. Those paper with complicated mathematical calculations printed on them. Ancient masks with various facial expressions. Books and papers are strewn across the desk. Large portfolios of scientific documents. Shelves are crammed with books about quasi-fragmentational physics. That's just child's play. Shelves are full of strange devices and specimens. It's like so much stuff to inspect. Tea has gone cold. Sleeping bags and pillows. These guys are serious about their research. Conversation can be heard through the door. It's so strange. My pay at the part-time job goes down when I'm not happy. What? I know, it totally makes you go, what? I guess it makes sense, though. What? Think about it. The happier you are, the more efficiently you work. Huh? Never really thought about it that way. I guess the higher your happiness is, the more wealth you get paid. Oh, I had no idea. Better go. Got a lot of haggis to eat tonight. Haggis? Why? Because haggis is the only thing that makes me happy. I'll be a millionaire in no time. What? Yes, haggis makes us happy. Bulletin board with information about upcoming events. Teacher's lounge. Students, stay out. And do your homework. Police. Harumph. I'm Inspector Chelmsley of Scotland Yard. I trust I can rely on you to report any criminal activity you may witness. So this file cabinet is full of top-secret documents. It's a good place to keep those. Sorry, mate. No unauthorized persons are permitted entry from this point forward. If I go this way. Let's wait for assistance. More detailing currently unsolved crimes. Yep. Captain No Neck. I guess I gotta sleep now to move time forward. Oh, I can go this way. Roundabout Park, official sponsor of the Little London Social Club. I'm bored. You know how to juggle. I'd love to watch someone juggle. Juggle. Raise your right hand by pressing the A button or R button. Raise your left hand by using the left control pad or the L button. Catch the balls with a good timing and throw them above your head. The longer you hold the button, the higher the ball will go. After you've done it for a while, I'll toss you another ball. Once you get used to the basic juggling, you can try some tricks. If you press right on the control pad at the same time as the Y button, you'll spin around. You might drop the ball doing this, but you'll get more points. Timer runs out, you're all done. You can quit early by pressing select. Time to play with my balls. If you don't get any money if you do that, you should probably just finish. Break a leg. Ready, go. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. I tried to do a spin, that was bad. god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, too many things. I can't do 3. Didn't even get any money out of that. $100. Wow. Good job. By the way, here the smiling while you juggle increases the pay. Let's do that again sometime. Yeah, let's not. I don't see any, like, quest thingies. I mean, you just need to go to bed. Made $600 as a bellhop. Let's have a fancy outfit now. Oh, there's a party option there. Yeah, it's nighttime. We got a bunch of new NPCs. Oh, I wonder why I laughed like that when nothing is funny. Perhaps I should see someone. Well, they look tempting, but just don't knock on all the doors. You'll wake the guests who are trying to sleep. Very late. If you need to walk through the hallways, please try not to disturb the guests. Thanks for working so late. No, when you're here, try not to bother the residents so much. Whoa! Don't just jump out at me like that. My heart and I tried to jump in different directions. Would you mind terribly keeping it secret that I was here? Welcome. This dazzling mansion here belongs to Granny Riddleton. It's a home for lost puzzles, too. Notice that great Granny Riddleton is never without her trademark smile. Unless you wonder how this could be, the answer is simple. I don't worry. Ever, about anything, even the gravely important things. Sometimes I wonder if that's healthy, but I don't worry. Maybe she used to use it to sweep under fallen leaves. A tree inside? What? How? Why? Love the nighttime. Oh, it's the time that everyone lets their hair down and just enjoys themselves. Hey, you made it. Take a look at the menu. Old-fashioned jukebox. Oh, I can't change the music. I'll go to Queen's Bar. Want to stay a bit? Sure. Oh, some haggis. It's a really fucking expensive haggis. Jesus. Plum pudding is 1,600. Plum pudding 16. You buy like 100 of these for one plum pudding. Expensive bottles. Place is quite a bit of a dive. Hey, no loitering around here. My happiness level. I guess he was a goon. You don't speak to goons because they make you sad, I guess. Someone once told me that inside a building, time stands still. Sun and moon only travel through the sky when we're outside to see them then. So if you ever feel like the clock has stopped, take it outside of your house, man. I love tiny themes at night. Here there's a type of fish in there that can only be caught at night. Rumor has it it's real tasty. Yeah, how do we fish? There was a fishing license. I guess he's gone. There's a fishing license thing, I guess. Just randomly walked into other people's rooms. Wishing on the first star I saw tonight. If you must know, I'm wishing for a pony. Not fussy. If a woman wanted to simply marry me for my money, I'd be content with that. Deal. Aw. Cat. I guess we're not a cat person. Hey, can you juggle? Are all your opposable thumb types can juggle, right? I hear that you can rack up juggling points if you know how to spin around while the balls are in the air. All you gotta do is press right control pad. At the same time you hit the white button, you'll spin around. Get 100 points for each ball in the air when you spin, so 200 for 2 balls. That's how you score the points. There you go. Don't say I never did anything for you, biped. Yeah, it's definitely a goon. Free tip, don't casually stroll up to shady goons in the middle of the night and start talking to them. I'm doing crime here. Don't talk to people doing crime. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to report a criminal. Sir, mate, not authorized person. Some very square shoulders. From plastic criminals keeping honest men up all night instead of committing crimes during the daylight. What? You're not gonna ask me what I'm doing outside too, are you? Why can no one imagine that I would want to breathe some air outside the lab from time to time? This time's dirty little secret. People around here are really aware of others' happiness. If you so much as frown, people will take advantage of you right away and pay you less for your work. It's scandalous. What kind of place polices your mood like that? It's insane. Of course, the flip side of it is the happier you are, the more wealth you'll make. Hey, Arietta, how's it going? Sort of suggests what you should be concentrating on is happiness, huh? If you're happy, your wealth will probably sort itself out. Be happy, make money. I'd like to know more about read the pick placards next to the exhibits. Alright, this guy was like coming back at night basically. Touch the bat. Business you have in my home. If you have no business, so just leave. With your fluids intact. So rude. Yeah, so do I, but the Twitch VODs definitely don't like the the music in this game. My entire stream's gonna be like muted by the end of this. I'll have to upload them to YouTube at some point. Yeah. That's exactly it. Nothing over here at night. Hey, you've been juggling? Let me give you a tip when you're an intermediate juggler. Between you and me, dropping something doesn't give you a penalty. It means you can ignore oranges and apples, which are kind of slippery. Got it? You're not gonna tell anybody, right? Hey, new in town, we don't get a lot of newcomers. Alright, so do 20 requests, blah blah blah. It's a lot of bats at night. Looks like it's about to fall off. Smells moldy. Look at my rare collectibles. Want to see what I got? Should get that membership card. Want to become a fisherman. Probably want to pick flowers. Let's pick these flowers. Every night around this time, the Jabberwocky Cemetery, they come out. How are you? I'd avoid the whole area for at least 37 years. We're losing so much happiness. Pick some flowers, maybe that'll make us happy. Any flowers around? There's flowers here, can I pick these? Picking flowers without permission is a crime. It's called misdemeanor, floral assault, with malicious intent. But I have a permit. What flowers can I pick? There's some in the park. It's locked. Were you here before? There it goes. Pick these ones. The flowers in bloom. Do I need like... Do I need some like special flower picking gloves or something? Yeah, apparently. It's not a flower box. Please don't pick the flowers. It's a fun little mode. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that's easy to ignore. Like any flowers in this cemetery or in the... There's nothing on the field I can pick. Well, I mean, there is some multiplayer stuff. There's like stuff you can do to with the what do they call it? The Game Pass stuff. Well, I'm sure it's because Level 5 was working on Fantasy Life, and they just kind of threw it in here as like just a gauge, I guess, how people would find it. Early access, yeah. Covered 126 happiness. New newspaper has arrived. Alright, let's read the newspaper. Follow the news. The newspaper is full of information that you find indispensable to life in Little London. Latest news is delivered to your room once a day. This column is a running collection of useful tidbits of information. Mr. Layton returns. What? Misthallery University is proud to welcome its most esteemed staff member, Professor Herschel Layton, back to Little London. It's grand the professor is back, but he's so busy. Haven't so much as seen him, says Dean Delmona. Angler Alliance. Fellow fishing fans, that was your moment. Let's form a club and enjoy the most relaxing of sports. Interested parties meet at Sashla Park. Good times are promised for all, except for the fish. Yep, let's go do some fishing. Missing missive. Seems Postman Parcell dropped a letter during his rounds. He's asking anyone is available to help him save his job by helping look for it. Also hopes someday to win back our collective trust, but this reporter is doubtful. Pompadour circumstance. So I guess these are all hints at like different quests. And of course, the red one was was like a story quest, I guess. Station mechanic Hank is apparently having a bit of kerfuffle with colleague Sammy Thunder. Supposedly the conflict is about hair. That can't be right, can it? Found white handkerchief. We're looking for the owner of our handkerchief who might have dropped it. If you believe it to be yours, please stop by the hotel. It's mine. Hello, citizen. I'm Barton of the world-famous Little London Fishing Club. Would you like to apply for the club? Sure. Wonderful. Always looking for enthusiastic anglers. In order to become an official member of the fishing club, you'll need a membership card. Already have it. I should be able to sell you one. He's the guy in the small blue hat by the other side of town. Fill out your membership card. I don't know. My highly trained police eye tells me this membership card might be a counterfeit, damn it. Oh, what the heck. You seem nice enough. They welcome you as the third member of the world-renowned London Fishing Club. Huh? You don't know how to fish? The first thing you need is some fishing clothes. You can buy those from Bruno too. Maybe you need special clothes to fish. After you bought the fishing clothes, stand next to the river, press the A button to start fishing. There's one last thing. A good fisherman knows to keep one eye on his happiness, so they say. The happier they are, the more likely you are to catch rare and exotic fish. Good luck out there, angler. We can miss me like freedom, yeah. The time someone showed up to help. You are here to help, right? Sure. Alright, so listen up. The other day I was napping in the plaza near the university when someone nicked my scarf. Who does that? Never been so upset. I haven't said "keh" in days. Can you find my scarf for me now? I'll be somewhere around the university. I'm counting on you. In case you're wondering, the thing I have on is some old rag I found on the ground. I have to do so. I have to have something around my neck at all times, or else I'll suffer crippling spells of neck coldness. It's like Hank. This guy, yeah. Hey there, let me ask you something. Do you know the one thing a guy always gotta keep in tip-top shape? Hair? That's right, he's gotta keep his hair super slick. The guy can't keep his hair neat, trim, and running right, especially when he's off duty. He's not doing it right. That's where I need your help. Take this to Sammy Thunder for me. I think of him wandering around the world with all that hair sticking out, and get embarrassed for him. See my situation, right? A jar of Scottish pomade. Yeah, it totally is. Sammy. Where'd he go? Oh, right here. Head over to Scottish. There's a jar of Scottish pomade. Oh yeah, heaven hear my plea. Split the skies and bring rain pouring down on me. Yeah. Huh? Oh hey, what do you think? Did I just shake your senses of the rawness of my rocking? Scottish pomade from Hank. Man, that stuff is the best. It can't keep my... It can keep you in my dude up. Thanks. It's what I call being a friend. Thanks for looking out for me, Hank. I got some singing to do. Singing to the skies, baby. Yeah. I'll just go back to Hank, I guess. Got him his pomade? Great. Was he singing in the park like I thought? I thought so. Man, that guy's a singing fool, I tell ya. That's what I like best about him, though. Thanks a bunch. Oh, and here, I just brewed up some coffee. Have a cup, it's delicious. It's easy to make, too. As long as you're not a total klutz in the kitchen, you'll figure it out after one drink. Open up the menu with the X button, it'll be there in your items. You can drink it from there, so go ahead and give it a try. I'm assuming that raises your happiness, so hold on to it. 120 wealth, nice. Quest completed. Coffee. Oh god, you can only hold 16 items. You have to go buy that, who had that chest? I think it was that woman near the bus stop. Once you know it, I've gotten lost some of the letters I was supposed to deliver. Can you help me find the misplaced mail? Thanks. I'm not exactly sure where I dropped it. Wait, I remember bumping into Shirley outside of a tall brick building. Maybe I dropped it there. Surely you didn't. Is it Shirley? Notice how much flowers are enjoying the weather today. I listened hard. It almost sounds like they're listening a little song. What a stained letter. Great. Somebody took a dump on it. Oops. Here with a stained letter. What? You found it? Phew, thank goodness. You just saved my job, friend. I'll try to be more careful from now on. Here, take these soccer drapes as a thank you gift. You can use them to change the decor in your room. Sounds silly, but even something as simple as putting drapes on your window can totally change the mood of your room. Pretty cool, huh? There's a lot of great furniture decor in the stores around here. So take this wealth and go buy yourself something nice. You deserve it. It's a lot of money, jeez. Before I forget, let's go do that. Let's go find that scarf. So it's somewhere in the university area. There it is. Smelly scarves. Over the smelly scarf. Obviously found it. I need to give you a reward, but first let me give you some good advice, because wisdom is its own reward, eh? You listen to people's requests and then leave them hanging, others will stop coming to you for help. You seek new stories and new, interesting people. Talk to as many folks as you can. Many stories to be told among the people here. Only helping to fulfill the wishes of those around will your own wishes come true. How was that? Good advice, eh? Wisdom like that, I hardly owe anything for helping me, right? Just kidding, of course. Heart and scarf. A whopping 8 wealth. Here's 8 cents. Let's raise my formality any? Raise my impression. Goes well with the outfit. What was impression again? I think it's something to do with, like, how easy it is to get quests or whatever. Beautiful. Yeah, she had the mini chest. I want to grab that. Let's get a cactus. Yeah, it definitely does. Store 200 items in the chest. It's good. Let's see how much those fishing clothes cost. Hi there, my name's Beacon. Yeah, I know, it's a weird name. I'm new in town. I'm looking for work as a lighthouse keeper. Lighthouses are kind of my thing. Do you know of a place in town where people can go to find jobs? Beacon? I sure do. Fantastic, you lead the way. Do we have to wait for him to slowly get to us? We get... City Hall, of course. If anyone can find work for me, they can. I'm still unemployed, so I can't spare much. Please take this wealth as a token of my gratitude. I'm carrying around lots of packages again today. Oh hey, do you want to exchange presents with someone? That's what we call tag mode. Wireless communication. Can't trade an item unless you own one of something else. No. No tag mode for me. One day I'll get in the casino. One day. That's the goal of this game, is to get into the casino. That's it. Guess we need everything. Chess set. I'll improve my decor quite a bit. I'm assuming I need that fishing rod too. He was selling there. Or it wasn't him. Who was selling the somebody somewhere that was selling a rod. Unless I bought it already. He was that dude. That was maybe the woman who was selling us the mini chest, maybe. Yeah. Ready to do some fishing. We sell here just a bunch of stuff. Oh. British cardigan, British t-shirt, parka, dress shirt, black tube tops. And these are good for formality. Stressed jeans, punk rock shirt, punk rock jeans. Really cool stuff. Hey, Saber. Totally is. British pants. Those are very British. You look like Mario. Knickerbockers. Hot pink gloves, punk rock boots. Checkered drapes. Modern chair, modern table, modern bed. Should get ourselves a punk rock outfit. Exactly. Gotta recover all those medals that you spent in the last, last fast forward. Perfect. Goes well with my beret. Now we're ready for the concert. I'm indeed Jill. Was there a coolness level? I didn't even check. Coolness of 41. Let's go fishing. Until then, butler to the Triton household. I'm here to check on Master Luke occasionally, but I'm just getting too old to make the trip regularly. This guy just sells food and stuff, right? Yeah. Just realizing I'm broke now after buying that other stuff that was completely pointless. Why would you do that? Sneak around like that? Look, I'm allowed to be here. Stop harassing me. Let's grab the fishing pole. I know somebody had a fishing pole. Is it her? Yeah, new fishing rod. Assuming I need that, am I gonna fish? Throw this in there for now. I don't know when we get to use that. My punk rock stuff in there for now. Guess I can technically still wear my beret and stuff while I'm doing fishing. Raise my impression. I'm ready to fish. Last Specter and Chelmsley. I do a lot of fishing here. I've learned a few things about it. One thing I've learned is that happy people catch bigger fish. It's true. I maintain such a positive attitude. So I should too, okay dokie? Yes. It's fish. Aw. It's boring fishing. It's not even like... Gotta press it right in time. Got a crawdad. I don't know how much these are worth. Yep. Let's go fishing and a casino. What the hell? I'm hitting the button in time, it's just... Sometimes it'll just get away and you lose like a whole chunk of happiness. You don't get any happiness when you catch something. Freshwater guppy. You'd probably die or something. I don't know. Keel over dead. Can't wear my Bluetooth top with my scarf and beret. Meow. Go to Clements. May I find you what you need? Ooh, a snazzy top hat. 1 million. Jesus Christ. Classy necktie, trench coat, duffel coat. Tailcoat is super high fancy. Okay, so I'm assuming the blue ones means it's male only, while the pink ones are female only. And the ones without the square are unisex. If I want to wear a tuxedo, I should be able to wear a tuxedo. Prince jacket. Princess bodice. That's super high. That's like maximum formality right there. A wedding dress. Some snazzy trousers. Can't hear. So if I get a princess bodice and a princess skirt, we're basically like max formality at that point. You can definitely get into the casino with that. Jesus. 99,999,999. That's the maximum cool factor. Woven with 24 karat gold thread. It's like I can wear prince gloves as a princess. There's no princess gloves. Princess heels, princess drapes, royal drapes, princess chair. All fancy stuff. I got a princess bed. This is where you go to spend money, I guess. So what did we do so far? We did the Angular Alliance, we did the Missing Missive, we did the Poem for Door Circumstance. I didn't do the Found Handkerchief. Hotel, okay. You go to the hotel. Oh dear, one of our guests may have dropped this handkerchief recently and I cannot leave my post. Is there any way you could return to its owner? Luckily, the handkerchief is embroidered Anderson. It says, let's see if you can locate someone of that moniker. It was in the place near the fishing, or near the port, or whatever. Near Bruno. They're not in any particular order. Mr. Anderson. Over the white hanky. Well, I do believe that's my handkerchief. Good luck. I've been looking for this. It was a gift from my daughter. It wouldn't do for me to lose it. I was grateful for your kindness. And extend my thanks to whoever found it originally, won't you? You were successful. Splendid news. Please take this with my thanks. Set of nesting tables. 600 wealth. There's one of these that was like showing me my current quest. Is it under happiness? Yeah, ongoing. So, nothing ongoing at the moment. Mean Streets. Yes. It's just hinted where there's like some active ones. Oops. The outside this does not look like a police station. Like I would have no idea this would be a police station. Oh, it's Layton. Little chibi Layton. So short. He's like shorter than I am. It's all hair, all hat. Oh, wow. I skinned my knee while on patrol today. Think you could buy an adhesive bandage for me? Sure. Thanks for the help. I think Laurel sells them at her shop. Yeah, pretty much. Once Layton just squeezes out every ounce of like riddles, they get shoved over to Little London. There's the head honcho himself. Scotland Yard seems so much more on edge today than usual. He doesn't actually give us the quest. There's probably a quest that like we have to go find him. Okay, is it her that had the bandage? Yeah, Laurel. Piece of bandage. Alright, this should do it. Ah, much better. Thanks so much. Take this as a reward. Pair of zebra pants. I'll go well with my outfit. Let's put on some zebra pants. Be like maximum cool factor, right? But apparently these zebra pants aren't formal. As well as my Bluetooth top. Perfect. If I'm putting a beret, just increases my formality. So much impression. Oh, zebra pants are more impression. Less coolness factor. So cool. Excuse me, yes. You there, youngster. You're one of Layton's students, no doubt. Come at just the right moment. Pass along a little message to Layton, the good professor and whatnot. Tell him Dean Delmona wants to see him. As soon as he's Scotland Yard right now. You'll help, of course. Of course, sir. Good, good. Your assistance is much appreciated. Hello. I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Siri. I'm glad I've met you. I am Herschel Layton, professor at Misthallery University. Oh, you have a message for me? Ah, Dean Delmona wishes to speak to me. Very well. I find it always good to make time for one's employer. Thank you for the message. So much happiness. Right. Is that it for quests? Yep. Nothing in the grapevine. Guess we're done for the day. Alright, back to the main game. So fun. Alright, before we continue with the main game, let me pause the timer here for a minute. I'm gonna grab some food real quick. Oh, pause the timer, I said. There we go. So yeah, let me grab some food and we'll be back and continue the actual game. It's so easy to get sidetracked with these side games. Back in a minute.